Hello everybody, good morning. I think we're all set to go. Let me triple check and make sure. Yeah, we're good. Hi. Good morning everybody. I actually have a little prisoner in here with me right now. She's giving me a stinky look because I'm being loud. Hi. Good, hello. What up? How you guys doing this week? We're actually here on a Monday. I made it back into stream. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you know we're moving in 2 weeks? Do you know we're moving again in 2 weeks? Ugh. Hi, Grizz. Hello there, Grizz. Hello there, Kaylin. Hello there, Paladin. Hello there, Zira. Hello there, lurkers in YouTube. Hi, everybody. Yeah, no, I know what you mean about, like, the timescale being messed up. I feel like I moved just a bit ago, but it's been a year and almost a year and a half now since I moved out to the UK. And we're moving again in, like, anywhere between 10 and 13 days at some point real soon here. And I don't know if you can hear her, but the kitty's back. The kitty has been returned to me. She's actually free of her little radiation prison. Today is the first day she can come out and be around and like hang out with us and everything. We're still gonna be putting her back in isolation for nighttime, just in case, like for the next 7 days, we'll be putting her in a little isolation chamber at night to make sure she's kind of mitigating like the last little lingering effects of radiation, but she gets to be out with us during the day, and you can actually hear her screaming behind me occasionally. She was recently, where is she? Let me get her up here, because this picture up in the upper right, outdated. This is no longer her prison. This is her as of like a few minutes ago. She's back in her little kitty bed in my room. She was curled up all peacefully, just happy being here. She's finally able to see her people again. I had her in my lap all morning long because I fucking love her. And now that I've started streaming and being loud, she's sitting behind me looking at me like, please let me out. Please let me out of the room. I actually don't want to be around people that much. May I snuggle a little radioactive kitty, please? Someone needs to take care of her during stream. I can't do it anymore. I'm loud and I'm streaming and she doesn't like that. I need someone else to go take care of her somewhere quiet. So sure, go for it. Infinite movement. She does have an infinite movement. She has like infinite move actions on her turn. Hi, Omega. Oh my gosh. So I'm glowing. I'm glowing, and not because my cat managed to irradiate me. I'm glowing just because I'm happy. It's like Kitty Day. I've been calling it International Kitty Day all day just because I'm so excited to have her free and running around the house again. And I'm so excited to see her little face and know she's not trapped behind a glass door. And she is getting bothered by how loud I am, so I'm gonna let her out in a second. Yeah, we are still like, we're supposed to be moved out within the next 8 days, according to our rental thingy. We do have a new house lined up with a absolutely vague completion time on it, because somehow our lawyer has managed to delay things and mess up the actual completion of our house move. And we still don't know exactly what day we're moving out. We expect it to be around the 26th or the 27th. But we don't know for sure because our lawyer is being incompetent AF. Absolutely non-communicative. We don't know what's going on, but as far as we can tell, it's gonna be around the 27th to 28th. And I think that we'll have internet again pretty quickly, I think, but I don't know how long it's gonna take us. I don't know when exactly we're moving yet. We don't know our exact day. I don't know how long I'm gonna be setting up. I don't know how long it'll be between internets. I don't know what's going on, man, but I do know that we should be gone within 2 weeks. And we're just gonna play it by ear. And I'm finding it really impossible to plan anything in the meantime. So we're just gonna mellow. We're gonna mellow out on stream. We're gonna play some Souls games. We're gonna play some Souls-like games. We're gonna play some Pokemon. And we're going to absolutely hold until we have more of a clear, direct path forward. Sound good? Happy Free Fairy Day. It's National Cat Day. No. It is National Kitty Day. You don't understand. There's a difference between National Cat Day and National Kitty Day. Also, Sin, thank you for the resub. How do trains hear when another is coming? With its engineers? Ah. That was the one where I didn't get it on reading, and then as soon as I said it, I was like, ah, that makes sense. Hold the line. Yes, hold the line, Christ, and please hold the line. We will be back to, like, excitement and hype and streaming in a really bouncy way soon. But in the meantime, we're just gonna hold. We're gonna hold and we're gonna chill. And I actually have my kitty in my lap right now. She came up to say hi. She came up to put her little paws on my chest and be like, Mom, you're so loud. Mom, please, you're being so noisy today. It was so quiet. Why are you being loud? Oh, I snuggle. All right, I'm gonna sit here and hold my cat. Is what I'm gonna do. Just dropping by before work. Aw, thank you so much, Sin. Good luck at work today. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, and I hope that you have an awesome day at work. I'm going to I don't know, I kind of want to finish. Damn! I kind of want to finish the fucking anime souls. I want to finish AI Limit. I want to finish that. That sounds fun. Again, she's like, oh, she did not like the make it rain scream. She didn't, did she? Ah, she's all nuzzly. Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty, kitty. I'm so distracted. I couldn't get anything done today because all I could think about is the fact that my cat's free and she's allowed to hang out again and she's allowed to be around us again and my cat is here and I love my cat. And her name is Farah and I love her. And she's been a prisoner of radiation for so long that I'm just happy to see her again. Why? Yeah. She's got her little paws up. We've also got everything in the house in boxes right now because our housemates, Engie Plus and Loopy Plus, are moving out on the 23rd? Yeah, the 23rd, I believe. They're moving all their stuff out. So everything they have is in boxes. Half of what we own is in boxes because we should be moving out a few days later. And the kitty is completely a miss. She's lost. She's torn between, oh my god, it's a playground. There's so many new things to climb around on. But also, the house is different, and that makes me unsettled. Because if you've ever been a pet owner, you know that they don't like change. They don't like things changing around. They like their familiar environment. They like their familiar house. So when they start to change on them, they get a little bit like, what's going on? What's going on? What are we doing? Why is everything different? So she's halfway between that emotion and, oh my god, there's a box playground everywhere. And oh my god, I get to see my people again, but things are still weird. And also, mom is loud on stream. Huh. Oh, sweetie. Oh, that's my good kitty. She's just mugging me for attention right now. She's just, paws on knee, looking at me. Once you have everything boxed, just shuffle them like a deck of cards and deal them out to the 2 moves. Oh my god. That's sadistic, Christen. Just like take all of our boxes from our 2 different households, swap them, and then just see what we get. Do pets all have the tism? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. It's something that I've thought about recently because it's like that constant, like, I like things familiar, I like things normal, I don't like change, it unsettles me. They like things to be on a routine, they like things to be like expected and pre-explained. Maybe a little bit. There's definitely some overlap there. Soot is still adjusting to living in an apartment after all these months. Oh, you got a kitty that recently? You shared your kitty in the Discord, right? We've seen your cat, right? We've seen Soot. What a fucking cutie. Fucking, aw, yes, Soot. I love names like that for cats. I think one of my favorite cat names of all time is, I had a friend who had a fat little cow-colored kitty. A little, like, dairy cow-colored kitty, and her name was Smudge. Her name was Smudge, and I've always loved that. She was such a mini kitty. Happy Pride? Fuck yeah, Happy Pride. I should just keep the hat on all month long. I've had Soot for years. I moved into an apartment last year, so the apartment's new, not the Soot. That's fair. That's fair. The magic of cats is that once they've grown up, they could be they could be a year old or they could be 20 years old and you would never know because they just reach that size and there's just fucking that forever. They just lock into stasis. There's no visible aging between kitty age 1 and kitty age 15. And then all of a sudden they just shrivel up like scarecrows. Like once they get to really old, they're like, I'm skinny now. And they get like a little slow moving and it's just like, it just happens overnight. They just transform from grape to raisin immediately. And in the interim, they just look the same for their entire lifespan. That's just a fucking cat. Giving how stressed most animals get by change. It might be a matter of their limited roaming as pets. Yeah, maybe. Also, hi, Demon Goddess, long time no see. Desi, how you been? What's up? How's your life? How are you? It's been forever and a day. I hope your life's been awesome. You used to have a book called All Cats Have Asperger's before that was just renamed to Autism Type 1. Is that the history of Asperger's? Really? I don't really know that much about, like, I know that I technically have a bachelor's in psychology, but specifically talking about Asperger's wasn't a huge part of it. It's something I don't know much about. Is that actually, like, is that a thing? Is that just reclassified to Autism Type 1? I didn't even know there were types to autism. I thought it was like a spectrum without clear defined types. Okay, I feel like I'm learning today. I'm also gonna go learn how the fuck this new area is. So we're going AI Limit. We're gonna play some Anime Souls. Let me get loaded. Let me get this loaded up. I might have actually been affected by my cat's radiation. I might have been affected by my cat's radiation because I'm actually considering the unspeakable. And I'm thinking that this week we'll go back to playing Dark Souls 2 as well. Because it's one of the only games that we haven't beaten. It's one of the only games that we haven't officially beaten every single boss. There's like 2 bosses we haven't killed. 2 of them. Hold on. And that bothers me because we've beaten every other boss with the Naked Axe challenge, and there's like 3 bosses in Dark Souls 2 we never got to, and I need to get them. So I want to beat this, and I want to beat Dark Souls 2, and that's how I'm gonna cope with moving. To quote Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, trying to do better. Fuck yeah, Desi, let's go. Taking her outside for exploration has been scary because noisy city. Yeah, I'd be nervous taking a kitty outside in a city, like city apartment. Very cool place to live inside of, but going outside, like, that's so much. Here we go. Cool. I have a 3rd arm patting my own back, but that can't be due to radiation. What do you mean patting my own back? I'm talking about how I've been suffering. How I've been getting my ass beat by Dark Souls 2. And I need to get better at it. Oh, I forgot how cool this outfit is. Oh my god. Where is Lilith? She needs to see this. Made some new friends, lost some old friends, acquired new trauma, and learned to love yourself more. That's fucking incredible. Let's go. Oh my god. Woo! Oh, that's instant poison. I don't love that. I don't love the instant poison. Who's shooting lightning at me? Oh, that was my whole health bar. Okay. Type 1 is a group term for what neurotypicals would see as high functioning. Gotcha. Today I learned. Of course I remember. Like, it's weird the things you remember and don't remember while streaming, because if you've been streaming as long as I have, there are a metric butt ton of names, nicknames, and people coming in and through. I don't know, sometimes something just sticks with you. Of course you did. See, I remember the old days. Have you been? Oh my god, that's a complicated question, huh? Uh-oh. We've been learning. We've been learning what we've been doing. Ah! I don't know what this guy's moveset is. That was crisp. Which ones? You hate these guys? You always struggled? Oh yeah! Sin, you played this before, haven't you? You got all the way to the end. You beat it? You beat this game? I forget whether you beat this game or not. It's been 6 so far. I kind of dig it. This has like been my favorite, second favorite Souls-like that isn't a Souls game. Lies of Few is my favorite Souls-like. And then this is like number 2 for just being fun to play. I'm all over the place, man. I am moving in 2 weeks now, so my brain has been mostly entirely focused on that. That and the fact that my cat just underwent a major procedure to disable her thyroid entirely, so she no longer has hyperthyroid because she was immune to medicine.
Do the face.
Hold on. You can get the face once I'm not dead. Ow. Wait. They're here. It's you! It's that girl who's doing it. And you have a partner? Oh, that's hype, Des. Congratulations. That's so cool, Desi. Fuck yeah. You got an amazing partner? Fuck yes. Fuck yes, fuck yes. Congratulations. You did not beat the game. Boss before the final one you crashed out on. Oh no. Alright, I will boldly go where you were defeated before. I'll beat this game in spirit for you. And they changed the name because Asperg, his name was Asperg, didn't actually accomplish anything. What does brown shirt mean in terms of science and scientific lack of qualification? There is so much happening in this swamp. There is so much in this poison swamp. Hold on. Ah, do the face? Sure. Sure, why not? Brown shirt equals Nazi. Ah, one of them. It's okay, you can say fuck Nazis here. Fuck those assholes. Unless that's something that's like, I don't know. Is Twitch censoring the word? Is Twitch like, protect the Nazis, protect the Nazis. You can't call people Nazis. Yeah, fuck assholes. Asperg was a Nazi scientist. What the fucking shit? Yeah, I'd rename that shit too. Ow. Ah! Taking notes from Miyazaki and making the poison swamp the most unbearably annoying section of the game. You know, it still lives in my head rent-free. Also, hi them, Born, welcome in. It lives in my head rent-free that Miyazaki, like Dark Souls Miyazaki, not Ghibli Miyazaki, Dark Souls Miyazaki came out and said specifically, oh, I do poison swamps because I like to think about video games and make video games to do things that I would like done to me. I would like to do video games in a way that they do things that I want done to me. And he has just straight up said that. Everybody jokes about Miyazaki is a masochist, but he actually is. That's a swamp, that sure is a swamp. That is 100% a swamp. It's like ankle deep water and it poisons you, therefore swamp. How you doing today, Tony? Tony, it's been a minute, how are you? Why do these things take so much damage before they die? They take a lot from a power attack, so maybe the power attack that I need to do. Okay, Lightning Lady also dies like instantly if I focus her. Oh. Okay. That's most of my problem solved. Now you, though. Wait. 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 Okay. Okay, it has a second hit. I understand. Scath! Thank you for the resub. Scath, welcome back. Congratulations again on getting your stuff back. Fuck Discord. How are you? How you doing, Scath? What you up to? He doesn't actually play his own games, apparently. Where? Source. Source, give me the sauce. Is that another part of an interview? He does not play his own games. I don't know that I believe that. I need to know. Feels so good to be back. So much rat notifications. So much rat notifications. What's going on with rats today? Good morning, lovely Themborn. Thank you for the 65 streak. Doing super fabulous. About to return your library books. Fuck yeah. Oh, man. I'm gonna be so close to my library soon. My local library, I'm getting closer to it in the move. I might be able to just go visit it casually instead of being like a fucking 30-minute expedition. I'm excited for that. Oh my god. Lightning Lady is here. Okay. I need to figure out a different approach to this puddle because absolutely everything is out here. He doesn't go back and play them after they're finished. Oh, okay. Because I'd imagine he has to play some of it while it's in testing, right? Like, he seems like the kind of person who would go in and actively test his game as it being developed. Not playing it after makes sense, I guess. But, like, never playing it doesn't seem like Miyazaki. He missed out on all the nice poison he built for himself. His entire empire poison swamps. He's built a career on making poison swamps. He wouldn't just not enjoy that shit. Oh, Farrah wants to leave again. Okay, you. Come here. I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever the fuck you've got. Get the fuck out of here, big scythe. Okay, that's better. I keep on trying to hit Y to pick things up, and that is not the button in this game. Alright, teleport over here, I dare you. There she is. There she is. How do I swap spells again? Down. Got it! Alright, cool. Doing super fabulous. Fuck gosh. Me too. I can upgrade my axes! Where's my bonfire? Hold on. Wait, no, I just cleared this. I can't go back yet. I can't go back to the bonfire. I just cleared this room. Ooh, the fuck? I come down here and say that to my face. Oh, I can go up and say it to her face. Do you think she's gonna come around, or do you think I'm gonna have to come to her? Hey, lady. Oh my god, they're so easy when you're on the same fucking floor as them. They're so freaking easy. Motherfucker. This one's coming down too. Ah. 30-minute walk heals your soul. Me too. I feel that. I got my daily walk in today, and I think the cat had a meltdown. Because she knew that she was finally out and able to roam the house freely. She knew it was finally time for her to roam the house again. She knew she was finally no longer isolated in the radiation room. And that made her very, very happy. She was thrilled. She was so excited to be running around the house again. And then I left the house to go shopping and do like a 30-minute walk. And everything ended. That's the end for her. Mom left. Oh my god, I thought I was free. I thought I was free, but now mom's leaving. Oh, the life is terrible again. Ew, look at that thing. Look at that thing, that's horrific. I gotta go fight it. This is some straight Shrine of Amana bullshit. Yeah, yeah. This kind of reminds me of the shrine. Ew. What? Is this the source of the Oorbell signal? Oh, the Oorbell. Isn't that the bell that I rang to get the coffin guy to show up? Like, the coffin guy is like, watch out for pilgrims. They're up to no good. I need to kill them all. It's for their benefit. And this is a lump. Maybe he was right about the pilgrims being fucked up. Most creatives find a healthy, the art is done perspective on their own work that makes them not want to touch it after. Yeah, I feel like people who are in charge of their own creations, you do need to just set it down if you're ever going to move on to the next one. I think it's kind of normal once you finish something to be like, okay, I need to move on for a bit. I need to change. Where's my key items? What are key items? What are the key items in this game? Weapon, goods, material, item. Knock, knock. Mr. Corpse Man. He has responded to the call. Where is he? I don't see him. Also, did the glowing man get closer? The glowing wingman seems to be looking at me. I don't get it. It says the coffin man responded to my call, but he's not here. He's not here, and he doesn't look like he's about to be here. Mysterious. My own shadow on the wall jump scared me a little bit. I thought it was something coming for me. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing going on back here. Nothing going on back here. A rare collectible of exceptional value. Cool. Found a collectible. I'll sell that for money. And I'll also antidote myself really quick. Where? Antidote. Jump. Seeing things to improve element is probably enough to just rough to play just for fun. Yeah, when you're sitting there trying to develop the game, I imagine it's a little bit harder to enjoy the game itself when you're just like constantly in critic mode. You're just constantly critiquing your own work, like artistically, as you're trying to actually play it. It's probably hard for Miyazaki to just sit there and be like, oh, my game is fun. What's he doing? I used to know that move. That's the... This is the one guy. We fought him before. We fought this guy before. We fought this guy before, and I was like treating him like a mini boss because he kind of was. Been a while since then, huh? That used to be the thing I was best at, is blocking that. All right, I got used to this. That man's an entire Diablo. He is. That's a whole Diablo right there. You know what I can do since I died? I can upgrade the axes. Enhance axes. And now I need an iridescence. I need a full iridescence to maximize my axes. To maximize my maxes. To get the maximum, I need the stuff. I do in fact need the stuff. I don't know where I'm gonna find iridescence, but I only need one of it, which is nice. If I just hook right around here, Scythe shouldn't be able to see me. Yeah, Mr. Scythe down there shouldn't see me at all. And this girl didn't see me either, so I guess I'm just good to go. Hi Mara, how you doing today? Alright, I'll see how much we've grown since the first time we met this guy. Oh, I've forgotten how to block that. We had the timing perfect the first time we fought him. It took effort, but we did get it perfect. Okay, we got one block. That's one block out of like several. There we go. Just keep doing that. Haha. All right, never mind. Remember how it took us like fucking 3 hours to beat this guy? No longer. Now he's trash. He is hallway trash with the rest of these blobs. He's barely different. He probably has less health than these things do. What is it with like Souls games? And you have to have like some like ooze monster that takes no damage from your attacks. This is like the fucking forbidden hams from Dark Souls. And the kitty continues to complain about the noise. Oh, that's a lot of weapon gear. Weapon enhancement stuff. Hi, Inari. Welcome in. An introduction to mudmology. Mudmology. Mud responds to the conscious activity or bioelectrical signals of living beings. And it gene rates? Such signals? What is a gene rating? Mud entities are necros, church guardians, or members of the mysterious third faction. Our body is mud and a shell holding mud within. Is that just basic human anatomy anyway? I mean, we're basically a fucking shell housing blood and organs within. For them, internal organs are unnecessary as mud directly responds to consciousness to control the body. So it's just, okay, literally every creature is just made out of mud. You're just an empty shell with mud in it. I'm assuming that includes the anime girls, distracted by the jiggle, the demons, and the church people. These enemies straight up look like Gundams and Transformers. What, the angel guy I just beat up? I can see it. I can see it. A more sinister third thing, but as actual video game lore. I still think my favorite video game lore meme is like the apocalyptic death logs that get left in like Resident Evil games and stuff like that. Like, day 1, the subject is it's trapped. Day 2, the subject is upset. Day 3, it escaped. Day 3, it escaped. And that's it. That's their entire, like, every single time you find a Resident Evil zombie log, that's what it is. Day 3, it escaped. And the fact that every single one goes like that, it just gets me. Ow. I wanted that thing. Alexa, play My Name is Mud by Primus. I don't have Alexa in here. We have, like, a single Alexa that Lilith uses to control her light. She has an Alexa that is almost exclusively just there to turn the smart light on and off. Alexa, brightness 90%. Alexa, light, blue light, please. That's what Alexa gets used for. That's our household Alexa. Coming down? You just gonna throw orbs at me? You wanna do your Wimdy teleport and get over here? What? What is happening down there? Did Mr. Scythe see me? Oh my god, Mr. Scythe. Guess we'll just leave. Day 3. Sometimes you pick a whole bouquet of daisies. Oops. Just once. Just once I want to see an apocalyptic deathlog that isn't day 3 it escaped. Mud-like slime creatures that are resistant to getting sliced and bonked, but one firebomb and it's over. Yeah. I guess I technically have some fire oil I could use in my weapon to beat up the little mud pies, but you know, whatever. That would require using consumables, and I don't look in my bag. I only hit things. I'm sorry, I only hit things. That's what I do. Don't even think about it, Miss Lightning. Don't even think about it. Ow. Now, I wonder if this means Big Boy's back. I'm assuming the Big Boy is dead forever. But I've already forgotten if we went back here and looked yet recently. Oh, he is gone. We beat the big mans. Hi, Seishiro, welcome in. Yeah, I like Kalen's, hold on. Day 1, we replaced the gorilla's hands with chainsaws. Day 2, Bob keeps poking at it with a stick. Day 3, it escaped. That's it. Hold on. Pin. 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 What is my purpose? Alexa, you flick the light switch. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, exactly. I see you sneaking up on me, Slime. Give me a second. Alright, cool. I had to pin my thingy. Day 3, I quit my ethically dubious science job and became a barista. I enjoy being barista. Resident Evil suddenly becomes a visual novel. I would love that. Day 1, we replaced the zombies' hands with chainsaws. Day 3, I decided to leave this place and become a barista. Day 5, I finally met her. Dialogue ends. Diary ends right there. I finally met her because she's too busy having hot girl dates to think about anything else. Also, that typo, we were trying to type barista and you said it became a Batista. I was like, you can just become a Batista? I thought we could make that drop. Dang it. Dang it. It's nice to have an old video game box with a manual inside. Oh, that was the day, man. I remember being so excited on the ride home from GameStop as a kid. You come back home from GameStop or Toys R Us and you have a brand new video game box, the one video game you get for the next 3 months, and you're just looking at the manual and dreaming about all the adventures you're gonna have. Oh my god. I don't know if there's like a modern day equivalent of that. I guess you buy the physical cases still. You can buy the box for the game. You do still get physical games sometimes as a human being in 2026. And maybe kids today are riding home looking at the box, looking at all the screenshots over the back like, holy shit, this is my future adventure. But it's not the same without the little manual to flip through either. Renaming services are a frustration, but not unachievable. Batista is an option. You can become the Batista you want to see in the world. Just name yourself Dave Batista and see if he comes after you for copyright. Hey, Gremlin, how you doing today? I like Christ and Gremlin on the same brain cell of technically you can become a Batista. Just, you know, apply for the change. You're like, hello, I would like to be a Dave Bautista, please. Okay. So falling that way is death. Then what do you do from up here? Where does one go from here? Because that's definitely too far down. Ow. You just dropped down on this side? Everything looks way too far. Oh. Oh, okay, I found it. I buy physical copies for games I'm really excited about. I like digital. Oh, ow. I like digital because I like having all my games, like, I just download it when I want to play it. And okay, here's my experience with old games, is that I used to hold on to a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation 1 forever. I had a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation 1 that I held on to for years and years and years and years and years because maybe one day I'll plug it in and play it again. I never fucking did. Do you know what I did when I wanted to play a PlayStation 1 or a Super Nintendo game? I either got it on the eShop or I downloaded an emulator. And I tell you what I never did. I never plugged in the console. And I didn't feel like carrying it around with me forever. I didn't want this box just following me. So I sold them all at a used game shop, and now if I want to play anything, if I really want to play it, there will be a place to on the internet somewhere, somehow. And if I don't play it, I probably need to carry it around with me. But like, I don't know. I do kind of miss just having that stack of games. There's something about physical book, physical game, physical anything that feels good to have, and it feels weird to not have. I like my stack, man. I like having my stack of stuff. Here. Don't even try. Good time zone, Rishi. How you doing today? And you kind of miss that when you don't have it. Oh my god. I gotta do the jump. Oh. He. Up. Okay, cool. Oh, we missed an item! I think the closest that I get is... I still like books. Oh my god. I found a nutrition cube which can be used to quote unquote feed the gargantuan sinner. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, sorry, distracted. I like digital things because I like being able to carry them anywhere. I like being able to re-download them anywhere. I like not worried about them being damaged or lost. I like the idea that your CD can't crack, your cartridge can't be eaten. You won't, like, drop your fucking N64 game in the fucking lawnmower or whatever the fuck. I like that things are just perfectly protected on the digital storage medium, and you can just go and download the game anywhere, anytime, no matter what breaks. Until one day and they stop supporting it, which will be a problem for future me, and that will be a regret for future me. But I feel like there will be some Yarhar Fiddly D way to get access to anything that might have been quote-unquote truly lost over time. Got back from a week vacation in Maine. Oh, fuck yeah. You go out on the coast or up in the forests. Oh, I love forests so much. But, my exception is, I like to have a physical book if I really love a book. If I think a book is an amazing thing and I love it so much and it's like a book that is near and dear to my heart, I want to have a physical copy of the book because, like, it's kind of like my judgment, right? I'll borrow it from the library or I'll buy the digital copy for cheap. And if I love the book so much I need to have it in my life, I'll buy a copy to put on my shelf because I think books look amazing on a shelf. And sometimes it's just nice to have it. And I do the same thing for manga. I'm trying to slowly collect One Piece. I have so much gay girl shit. I have so many gay girl mangas that just got put in my moving box recently. I do collect manga if I like the manga, rather than just reading it on the internet. And I'm slowly collecting the entire One Piece as well. Like, my shelf is 60% gay girl shit and 60% the complete collection of One Piece. I'm trying to eventually have all of it! Dang it! I thought I jumped. I'm trying to get all of the One Piece, all of it. I currently am up to like volume 30. I think I am up to volume 30 on the 3-volume collections. And there's just something that I love so much that I want to have a physical record of it. And maybe it's weird that I don't feel the same way about video games because I spend a lot of my free time and a lot of my hobby time playing these games and doing game stuff. I fucking love games. But I just don't feel the same compulsion to have like a physical copy of it all the time. I do kind of hang on to my Nintendo Switch game cases because they're cute. I just think they're neat. I just think they're neat. Played for like 1 or 2 hours and you're done with the old trip to GameCube memory lane. Yeah, I guess sometimes you just need a little hit of that nostalgia, right? The nice thing about like having a physical copy of an old school game is you can just plug it in, play it for a couple hours and pop back out. I didn't know that Disco Elysium had a physical release either. I thought it was completely digital since it came out in the, 2000s. You're near the coast on a lake house. A lake house? That's so sick. And you met up with your gaming squad? Oh, the gamer squad. Fucking aw. I love having an excuse to go see your old friends again. I can't wait to go visit the USA and like spend time with all the friends I haven't seen in ages. One of these days, I am going to visit the US again. I'm going to go back home and I'm going to go see everyone and it's going to be the best thing ever. I fucking love my friends and I miss them dearly. That day might not be today. And it might not be for a little while yet because we're still affording like moving out and stuff like that and fucking kitty treatment. And life is difficult and expensive right now. But one day, I'm gonna take a vacation back home. I'm gonna see all my friends. I'm gonna be so fucking excited. You have a metrics and shit ton of meetings today? Sorry. I'm sorry that's happened. Good luck and goodbye. Good luck, goodbye, and you got this. Man, it's weird because this game, kind of every environment has looked the same. It's all been very, very samey looking from zone to zone and area to area. And the enemies haven't really evolved that much visually either. But I feel like I could play this for another 50 hours and still not be sick of it. Just because it's so dang fun and it's so dang well made. Hi, can I drop down here? No, I can't. Consoles had physical case copies of Disco at least. Oh yeah, Disco Elysium's been on console! I tried to commit to a plunging attack. It didn't work. There's some physical deluxe edition of Disco Elysium that came out at like $200. I thought it was 2,000. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, huh? I forget the consoles exist outside of Nintendo. Just because I haven't been in the budget to pick up a PlayStation or an Xbox in 10 years. I barely got access to a Switch. So I haven't really been in the market for console stuff, so I kind of forget that they're out there. I'm such a computer girl. Which is ironic, right? I can't afford a console because I'm playing on a computer. And also because budget's been tight, but just in general, like, I've been playing a lot on computer, to be fair, and it's not like computers are cheap. Make the Resident Evil visual novel Resident Evil Lover. Hooked on You, Resident Evil Edition. Still have your PS3. Yeah, I had a PS3 a little while because I waited so long to get the PS3. I literally waited until the PS3 was like 30 bucks to get one. I didn't have a PS3 until they were on discount at GameStop for like 30 bucks, which tells you about how long it took me to get one. I was like, oh, maybe I'll finally buy a PS3 and I'll try Metal Gear Solid 4. I think it was 4. And I'll get all those physical collections of Kingdom Hearts because I love Kingdom Hearts. And I did. And then I never played it. I got like the PS3 and a bunch of games for it for maybe 60 bucks total. And then I never touched it and I was like, maybe I didn't need this after all. Maybe I didn't need this thing. And now I play the Switch because it has Pokemon and Animal Crossing, and that's my life. Like, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Smash, and Zelda are pretty much the only reason I have a Switch at all. Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Smash, Zelda. Every other console game might as well not exist. And Duskbloods soon! Oh, Duskbloods! Duskbloods is gonna be sick. Okay, Duskbloods is an exciting reason to be excited about having a Switch. Which is a weird thing to say, but I'm glad to have something that can do it. Let's be real, a computer is ultimately very cost effective. That's an interesting one. I think that overall, like, if you're gonna be a gamer who plays the games, technically buying a console every few years is probably cheaper than buying new computer parts every few years. As frequently as you do need to buy computer parts. Huh. What's this? Fancy sword? Nobody gonna jump me?
There's no need to wait any longer, Ursula. Esmoli has departed. And Lost Kid won't be
Who's
coming.
the Buckethead?
Told you so.
Who the fuck is Buckethead? I haven't seen her ever.
But at least we made it here without regrets. So, this is the last time.
Wait, Resident Lover is an
The
actual free
Trailblazers
visual novel? That's so
are
fucking
hereby
funny.
disbanded. Farewell, my comrades.
Who is she?
I'm heading north for my own journey.
She's tall. Who the fuck is she? Cool. I didn't want that. This was abandoned in the Chamber of Separation by the legendary blader Banya. Banya. Okay. I don't remember how to do weapon skills with these. There's a way to do a weapon skill. Whoa. Oh my god, they made Hoarfrost Stomp a legendary weapon. They know this thing's reputation from Elden Ring, and they're like, you know what? Right here, this weapon, right here. I don't like that they swapped it without my consent. I'm gonna go swap my axes back in. Safe. And over here. All right, let's go get our stuff swapped. I also bought Pacific Drive's physical deluxe release. Physical deluxe release. Man, my brain has been broken by capitalism. I can't see like deluxe release without saying digital deluxe. Digital deluxe. Buy the digital deluxe edition. It's stuck in my head and I don't like that. Can I just change equipment on the fly? I don't need to go to it. I don't need to go to a fucking branch. I can just go right here. Axes. Okay. That sword is cool. That sword is really cool and I like it. I'm not gonna use it. I'm building these axes up for a reason. It's not to leave them abandoned. A legendary blader, like in wrestling? What is a blader in wrestling? What is a wrestling blader? I've never heard of that term in wrestling. The computer gets so much more functionality. I mean, that's fair. You do get a lot of stuff out of a PC. Like digital friends. You know that my entire digital library of friends exists on my PC in a way that wouldn't exist on my Switch? I don't have real life friends on my Switch, but I do have them on my PC. This entire floor is just a circle. It's just a circle that goes around. And I need an antidote. So I'm realizing I don't know where I'm going around down here. I enjoy PC gaming, but I don't like tweaking games a lot, and console gaming makes it so convenient. Yeah, there's no like settings to fuck with, or oh my god, why is my graphics card blue screening on console? For the most part, console's very stable, right? And that's their advantage, is you just buy it and it works. And if it doesn't work, they fix it because that's kind of on them. As compared to the PC where it's like, I don't fucking know. That thing's held together with voodoo and hope. If you can't figure out how to fix it yourself, then you can go fuck yourself with PCs. Okay, let's try to figure out where we're going then. Because I feel like going around up here didn't really do much for me. God, the lightning. Maybe in here? It doesn't seem like there's much going on in here either, just some guys. Crystallized bones, okay. Ow. Excuse me, everybody. I'm wandering. I've officially realized I don't know where I'm going, so we're gonna wander a little bit. We're gonna have a little wander. I think I need this. go. Where's the Switch had friend messaging? It does now, technically. The Switch 2 does. Like, the Switch 2 technically has, like, Discord calls on it. Like, you can do FaceTime with your friends on Switch. Switch 2, which is weird. And it looks clunky as hell. Like, I haven't used it for anything because all my friends are on Discord instead. But there is technically video calls on the Switch now. You can do that. I don't know if it's any good, but it exists. You see old friends on your list, there's no way to connect to them because they vanished from social media. Honestly, probably for the best for their health too, right? Sometimes you just gotta disconnect. Sometimes you just gotta get off the internet for a little bit. But not you guys, I'd be lonely. You wouldn't download a friend? I absolutely would. If I could just hit download right now and like 3D print my friends in my home, I would. Whether they say yes or no to it, I don't care. I'd just teleport all my friends here and they'd have to find their own way back. I'm at the point where I'd do anything to have my friends around me for just a few minutes. But maybe one day soon I'll be able to go visit them instead. So that's a definite death drop. Can't do that. But maybe going around this way. We can find another way down. There are like multiple paths we could get down here. Oh, I want this. Is there a way to get down safely from here? I don't believe so. No. Drink. Run. I think that if I go this way, we might be able to get down okay. Blading in wrestling is when they give themselves little cuts to make the matches look more violent. Really? What? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh my god, it makes sense when you mention it, but it's not something I've ever thought about, is actually literally giving themselves fake cuts. Well, real cuts, but intentionally, so that they look like they're taking damage. That's fucking crazy. I've never heard of that. They like conceal little razor blades in their pockets? Like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? They just cut themselves up, really? It is, it's a little razor blade, what the fuck? And that's just your way of being like, yeah, they got us, they actually got us. Really? I feel like I'm learning so much. What the fuck you mean? They just straight up just cut themselves up? It's crazy. I guess they really commit in wrestling, don't they? They have to absolutely commit to the bit. They must. They gotta make it look real, you know? Because there's still a lot of people who enjoy wrestling for the presentation itself. And they aren't like aware that it's fake, they just want it to be real. I guess even if you're somebody who's aware that it's fake, like, it pays to have a little bit of special effects. And sometimes special effects means literally cutting yourself open with a blade to sell it. Ow. This is just like the worst loop. Ow. Maybe I can get up back this way? Like, this looks new. This looks new to me. This looks like a place I haven't been. Oh. I think this is new. And they have to hide the fact that they're using a blade, which is why a lot of wrestlers used to have long hair. That's the reason they have long hair? To hide their razor blades? I didn't realize that wrestling culture and scene culture had so much in common. What the fuck? Okay, this was a new girl. There was a new lightning girl back here, but I'm not seeing a new path. And I'm starting to think that this entire swamp is just a circle. A circle that loops back on itself to no purpose. Maybe if we go up this way. Maybe this will be new. This looks new. This looks like actual new. Yeah, I think we're in a better spot. New stuff. Ow. Motherfucker. Oh! Not you, Mr. Scythe. Not you, Mr. Scythe. Oh my god, she's teleporting after me. I always heard they kept them hidden in tights, armbands, and boots, but never the hair. I mean, I guess the hair would make it easier to disguise what you're doing with your hands. So if you have long hair and you reach your hand up to like wipe your forehead, like, oh, I'm just wiping off the sweat, whoosh, and you just wipe a hand over your forehead, and you hide your razor blade there, the hair probably helps with that, right? Enjoy being able to modify your games. I'm like torn on mods. Normally I like playing games at vanilla, just because it's interesting to me to see the game like the way it was meant to be seen. I feel like I know more about the game if I play it the way it came out. And I kind of like having that experience first, the naked, unmodified, just as it is experience. And then later, I'll try mods since I'm like really familiar or bored with the game to try something new. But I always like playing it naked first. Playing naked and unmodified. Just enjoying it for what it is. And then later we'll whip out the mods and we want to see like what other things it's capable of. Like Pokemon... Fucking Minecraft. Pokemon Minecraft is probably one of the best Minecraft mods I've ever played, Cobblemon. And it's a really fun way to experience both Minecraft and Pokemon. It's very good. I like it. But I appreciated playing Minecraft first to give me the context for what I was like changing, rather than just jumping right into whatever the game the modders have created. So we're seeing a character in a game like this with clothes on. Don't worry, we'll be going back to Dark Souls 2 soon. I've decided I want to go back and clear up my shame in Dark Souls 2 and kill the bosses we never killed, which means naked again, because it's not a redemption run if we don't redempt. What are you doing? It's not a redemption run if we don't actually try to redempt it. Hi. And for some reason, I'm just like so stressed out with the thought of moving and like the fact that my kitty's been in like radiation care for weeks now, that I'm actually thinking about going back to Drangleic. I'm going back to Dark Souls 2, I think, after we beat this one. Still using the shitty axe for it. That's a tough one. Okay, so here's the problem. For those of you who don't know how I normally do Souls games, naked, no HP levels, only strength and endurance. We beat every game in the entire FromSoft library that way, except for 2 bosses, maybe 3 bosses in Dark Souls 2, where I got so fed up at the end of the Dark Souls 2 run that I just said, fuck it. I beat the game normal and I uninstalled, like that's it, I'm done, I'm never playing this again. And I think I want to go back and actually try to beat it. I don't like it sitting in the back of my mind as the one Souls game we didn't completely finish. And in Dark Souls 2, your starter axe, your starter class axe is the hand axe. And it's really bad. It has no reach, it has no animations, it has no stagger. It's probably the worst axe I've ever seen in a Souls game. If you're gonna use an axe to try to beat the game from start to finish, the hand axe Dark Souls 2 is the worst one there is. The absolute worst. And I could technically go back and play Dark Souls 2 with the better axe, the bandit axe, which you can go and like run over to and try to beat. Just as is. I could go try to beat it with the bandit axe, which is a better axe. It has reach, it has stagger, it has moveset. And it would be less frustrating. On the other hand, it would mean that I've given up entirely on the starter axe. The bandit axe is unlocked almost instantly. Yeah, but like, it isn't the rules. It isn't my starter axe. It isn't the first one. It isn't the axe that broke my spirit. The axe that broke my spirit is the Dark Souls 2 hand axe. So I think that I want to go unbreak my spirit and defeat it instead. Also, I don't know what I'm doing out here. I'm gonna go up the stairs first and explore a little bit before we just train. My only real complaint with this game is that every area looks the same. So when you're trying to go back through the bonfire list, every area looks the same. And the maps get overlaid on top of each other. Like the bonfires for early maps get mixed up with bonfires from older maps. And I find it really hard to tell where I have and have not been yet, or where I was currently exploring if you go to the teleport menu. And that has never gotten better, and it's only going to get worse as the game goes on. What is this? A snail lived here. A snail lived here, and it gave me a way to increase my healing. There was a snail here who gave me better healing. The hand axe will not break you, but you will make it break the world. Like, that's the thing. The hand axe did break me once. I was absolutely broken by using a shitty axe. And I want to be somebody who can succeed at anything, so I'm gonna go back and maybe we do it again, but better this time. It's so funny to do the nature of my own personal challenge when denied one of the best weapons in the starter zone. I know. I know, but I've committed so long, I can't uncommit. It's impossible. You wanted to play Dark Souls 2? What do you mean wanted? What prevented you, Tony? What stopped you? I'm curious. Let me sit down here quick. Take a seat. Can I enhance my stuff? I sure can't. Can I upgrade my stats? I sure can't. I'm going to take a quick pause to breathe because we're stuck in Twitch ads. I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna give my kitty some love. BRB, kitty love time. Kitty love break.
Oh my god!
Swinging Argonian.
No, no,
Lilith? Are you okay?
no, I'm not.
Can somebody clip that for me so I can see it later? Yes, exactly. Lilith, I'm gonna kick your ass. Lilith, I will fucking destroy you. Lilith, I will fucking kick your fucking ass and smash another 900 times. What the hell? Okay. For those of you without context. Okay, there it goes. For those of you without context, I was asking earlier, what's the what's the hotkey to hold your breath? And Lilith told me E. Guess what? E gets you out of the fucking... It gets you out of the fucking. You go out of the fucking if you hit E. Yeah, it's funny how you can get attached to things so much when you're a kid that, like, it doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. Like, you can just watch it a million times. A lot of things you liked when you were kids are, like, just okay. They're just alright. But you get, like, attached to it, right? Because it's the movie you have. It's the movie you have. And you don't always get new things to have as a kid. You don't always get new things. So sometimes you get attached to something just because you're a kid and your family can afford it and it's yours. It's your thing. And you just love it because of that. And I think it's really cool, like the nostalgia bonds you build with something because of that. Some things you go back as an adult and it does not hold up quite the same. Some things maybe don't hold up so good. And some things are actually like as magical as an adult as when you were a little child with no taste. Sometimes you survived being a child and having no taste, and actually that thing was pretty good, in fact, when you go back to it. Fucking Monster.
Oh, hi, Monsterlicious.
Just waving goodbye to us. Monster's been here.
I will eat your thumb.
My thumb's right here.
Yeah, well, I reached for the fucking D-pad and my fingy touched your fingy.
Yeah, that's because you have long thumbs.
Which is complete. What do you fucking mean I have long thumbs? What the fuck is that even meant to mean?
It means that your thumbs are long. Do you need a definition of long or thumbs?
Listen, it's not my fault they grafted on 5 separate fingers and forgot the thumb.
Alright, I'm gonna...
My hands were made with the power of AIR.
Oh no. Alright, let's see if I can remember the timing for this. What if our fingers touched on the gamepad and we're both divorced? Hello. Hi. Alright, I'm back. I took some time to pet the kitty. She's actually hanging out in the room right now. Even though she gets mad about how loud I am, she's just like curled up asleep in her little kitty circle. She's actually in the same position as you can see up over my head, just reversed. She's like flipped over. Somebody did like a rotational fucking horizontal flip. And she's just fucking copy pasted the other direction. She's having a little sleep right now. So I gave her some scritches and she went back to bed. Which is nice because normally she's so bothered by my noise levels, she would not stay here this long. These little guys. They're gonna explode, aren't they? They sure do explode. Yeah. That's not that bad of an explosion. That's not too bad. I can get away from that. That's okay. What am I doing here? 30 days. I imprisoned those rabbles here. You can't just call people rabbles. What do you mean those rabbles? I know this is a translation thing, but it's so funny to me. I imprisoned those rabbles. Like, you can refer to a bunch of peasants as the rabble, but not those rabbles. That's not how that works. This location perfectly meets the conditions for the appearance of the void. Anywhere else, even a single pool of mud would have spawned a horde of the void. I've double-checked the data from sampling and testing. There's no difference between the mud here and any of that in the sewers. But why are no void entities emerging here? So mud is everywhere and only sometimes makes monsters. Sure. Alright, lore. Not owning the game is a big prevention. Ah. Yeah, that's fair. That's a lot of preventions. Older PC and being broke. I'm familiar with the prevention of being broke. I know what you mean. The entire Rabble family imprisoned. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's a multiple of the Rabble because obviously there's so many of them. It's not just the Rabble, it is the entire Rabbles. All of the Rabbles in the continent have been gathered here. Oh no. Exploration choices. Do I go back or do I go down? I think I go to the back of the room first. You have a lot of health. Okay, I got the heal off in time. I got the heal off. Why do you take no damage? Oh, you do take damage. I just have to do that. Hold on. Sir? Oh. Fucking slow down, buddy. Yeah. Defeated. Well, that's not so bad. My Rabble is still recovering from her 30 days of imprisonment. Technically, it's been like 2 weeks so far. It was only 2 weeks of kitty imprisonment. My little Rabble, my little scruffer. I was trying to tell Lilith, I was trying to tell my wife she's a silver tabby. That's her breed. She's specifically a silver tabby. And Lilith was like, no, that's an American scruffer. That's an all-American scruffer right there. That's the type of kitty you got, a scruffer. Now it lives rent-free in my head. That's what Farah is. She's American scruffer. She's my scruffy little baby. They imprisoned the Rabbles. The men, the women, the children. I just saw the guards trying to make one of the Rabble goldfish work the mines yesterday. Poor Rabbles, man. Is the big guy back, or did I kill him forever? He is back. Come here. Come here. Can't stop me. Probably 30 days in cat years, probably. Wait. Drink. Okay. We're good. Probably upwards of a year of Rabble imprisonment and cat years. Ow! Okay, so with those, the missiles just stun lock you. I have learned that the missiles stun lock you and I don't like it. Do you think, okay, here's a question. If the billionaires get the ability to enslave fish, like if they could just make a goldfish farm work for them instead of people, would they turn all of their evil to the goldfish and just solely focus on the goldfish as workers who could be exploited without ever fighting back? And would they release the humans from captivity? Or would they just continue what they're doing with humans and also enslave the goldfish? I think the answer is number 2. No, there's plenty of evil to go around, I guess so. The fact that it doesn't even like cause a moment of hesitation in my brain to know that billionaires would enslave people and fish simultaneously if they had the option to only need one. There's plenty of evil in the world. And it's all down to money. Wait. I got it eventually. I kind of panic carried there, but we got them eventually. Probably number 2, more labors, more labor. Yeah. So say we all. Hi, Caster. Saw the fucking Ampharos clip. I fucking love Mega Ampharos. I want to get back to Pokemon. I'm excited because Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon Champions is releasing on phone soon, and when they're releasing Pokemon Champions on phone, they're gonna be doing a new season with new rules, and finally we'll see a different meta shake-up for a little bit, which is really exciting. Yeah, this Wednesday, Pokemon Champions, and I'm hoping that we get a rule set change. I don't know if that's confirmed or denied yet, that we'll actually be getting different Pokemon rotation. Hold on. I totally had time to finish that drink, don't you lie to me. New Pokemon in rotation, maybe even new items, the possibilities are endless. Yeah. So Wednesday is almost assuredly going to be Pokemon Champions Day. Wednesday Adams. No. No. Not Wednesday today. Not Wednesday tomorrow either. And not even Wednesday on Wednesday. We're gonna have Pokemon on Wednesday, not the Adams family on Wednesday. Are you excited for Pokemon Rules MB? Have they announced what the rule set's going to be? Or is it complete mysteries? Have they announced what the new regulation is going to be for Pokemon Champions? Or are we still waiting in curiosity? Raichu's getting Zap Cannon back, or has Zap Cannon back, and this is just in time for Mega Raichu Y to get no guard. I don't want that. I don't want a 100% accuracy Zap Cannon. Ugh. We know we're getting the Mega Raichus. Holy shit, we might get Mega Absol Z! It might finally be time for Mega Absol Z, the Ghost Absol. That's so hype. Drink. Sorry, I panicked, Mr. Robot. I'm sorry, Mr. Robot. I really panicked there. That's my bad. It's rude of me to. Ooh. Brother, the heavy flamer. Brother, the flamer. I'm not gonna let you flamethrower me. You don't get to use that on me. You don't get to flamethrower me. No, ma'am. Enemy looks Bumblebee with a Tron sword. Yeah, they kind of do got Bumblebee colors, don't they? The chain sword one. They have chain swords and heavy flamers down here, and I think whoever designed these robots is a Warhammer fan. I think they like them some Warhammers. Ooh, new shop though. What's in here? Long blue hair, no way. And a twisted braid. That's just the girl from Chainsaw Man. Whatever the fuck the boss's name is. Sell. Yeah, sell all this. Do I have enough money to level? I think I do. What does the new hair look like? Oh, that looks really good! I think that the ponytail's a little sexier. But I like this for like my character, my OC don't steal. We got some long blue hair, let's go! The Makima braid? Yeah, hold on, Makima. That's the other one, isn't it? That's straight up the Makima braid. You can cosplay Chainsaw Man now. But fuck that. Long blue hair. Do I like this better with the clergy robe? I feel like more of a generic anime character when I've got this robe on and the blue hair. I think the clergy robe worked better. Wait. I'm a persona. I think it worked better with the ponytail, with the clergy robe, and this looks better with the armor. This is fucking cool. I might have to keep my hair like this forever. This looks incredible. I like this. Not enough dogs to cosplay as Makima. You finally hit Master Ball a second time? Fuck yeah, let's go. And you hit Master Ball with the Trick Room Ampharos? That's so hype. Fuck yeah. I didn't even know Mega Ampharos was that slow. Get out of here, Bumblebee. Get out of here. Oh. Okay, fair. Hehe. I do like how these guys kind of warn you when to parry with their glowing headlight. When are they doing more Chainsaw Man? We were having fun with that show. It's stupid, but it's fun. And we were enjoying it. And it's been like on our Crunchyroll what to watch next list. Chainsaw Man hasn't had a new season in a while. And instead Crunchyroll's like, would you like to watch the Chainsaw Man musical? And we're looking at it, we're like, no, I think we're good actually. We can wait a little bit longer. You guys gonna fight me? Please don't. Please, you can just go on about your sewer lives, not bother nobody. I don't have to know any different. I could just let you be. This is more poison. It's not poisonous! Fuck yeah! And I got soil down here. I got soil saved in a soda bottle. Mega Ampharos is 65 base speed? What the fuck? They keep reaching into their tummy for something. They're like reaching into their tummy for something to attack me with, and I don't like it because I feel like it's gonna be like the giant noodle darkness from Dark Souls 3. And I don't want them to complete their tummy ritual and get me. I do not wish to be got with the tummy ritual. So I think I'm gonna keep on killing them before they can. Like, what are they doing? They're reaching for something. They're reaching for their deadly tummy spaghetti, and I don't know what they got in there. Ampharos base speed is 55, and then Mega is 45. It loses speed when you Mega. No wonder it's good for Trick Room. Can I open this? I can open from this side. Where am I? Where the fuck am I? Does this game have a map? It does, but not like a hallway map. And I don't feel like, the weirdest thing about this is I don't know where we're actually going in this game. We go into the city, around the city, back to the sewers, around to the sewers, out to the forest, back to the sewers, train to the city, back to the city. We got to the temple at the center of all evil and then just left. We got to the depths at the bottom of the temple and we just left. And now we're just in the sewers again from the beginning of the game, and I really don't know why. I don't know why or how any of this is happening. They movied the Reze arc, so who knows? The movie was so good, though. The movie was fucking incredible. I love the Chainsaw Man movie. That shit was cool. Are you gonna be my girl? Or something, 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 some. I don't remember how that song goes. That's about as, you heard it right there. That's about as much as I remember from the Are You Gonna Be My Girl song. I love the doodles for the noteworthy NPCs. I do like that. Like, look at the little chibi doodles that our character has drawn for her different NPCs. Like, soil guy there, so grumpy merchant there. They have all this stuff that's really cute. But for all that, the map is not useful. That is not a helpful map. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Big black boots, long brown hair. I honestly don't know the song. That's a song I know nothing about. Add it to the list of songs that Kaya does not know. And maybe we should have another, maybe we just need to have another Power Wash Simulator and Music Day, man. It's been forever since we did one of those. I'm looking for low brain activity content. I'm looking for low brain activity adventures right now because I'm moving in 2 weeks and I'm going to be here streaming to hang out with you guys and take my mind off of everything that I'm doing. And to that end, I'm looking for stuff that doesn't require a lot of thought. Like Souls-ish games like this and Dark Souls 2. Not a lot of thinking involved. It's all second nature by now. Pokemon requires a lot of thought, but, you know, not the type that's like I'm like learning a completely new skill set and activity. It's like, nah, I'm just playing some Pokemon. Maybe we play some Pokemon a little bit. I thought I saw like a middle floor here we could jump off of, but maybe not. I'm looking for chill stuff to do, so we can just hang out and talk and decompress from all the nonsense I'm getting up to. And maybe Power Wash Simulator would be perfect for that. Thanks, Lucas. Yeah, we're actually moving to our new house in about 2 weeks, probably. We're still getting vague answers from our lawyer on what the exact day will be, but we're getting packed up and stuff. So I think I'm going to call it the week of stream rotting. You know how you guys taught me about bed rotting the other day? We're gonna be stream rotting. I'm going to revolutionize stream rotting, where we all get together, we just sit and talk. Do something chill like Souls or Pokemon or Power Wash Simulator and music. And we're just gonna roll on through the weeks like that. Roll on through the weeks and chill a little bit. Emu's pretty chill, at least until late game. Emu? Oh god. Emu what? Is that one of the Metroidvanias of the time? That's also why we're not playing Mina the Hollower today. Because Mina the Hollower is an amazing game and I like it. And I'd love to play more Mina the Hollower. But Mina the Hollower is a game that takes all of my thought and focus to I'm exploring the new area, I'm trying to remember where to go on the map, what have we done and not done yet? It's a Metroidvania, which means I spend most of my time trying to think about where we're going next. And like learning new systems. And also the game has no chill quiet moments. It's almost entirely like just super action platforming fucking craziness. So I feel like I'm sat there, and I think you guys might have noticed it, that I spent a lot more time talking about what's going on than talking to you guys. We didn't have a lot of freedom to just sit and chill during Mina, because every room is trying to kill you brutally. Not unlike this, but you know, a lot faster. This is pretty slow, all things considered. Ah, the Emmy ROM for the game you suggested. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. I need to take another look at it. Because oh my god, there's a lot going on in here. I forget. Emmy ROM was the name of the game, right? And not the platform to play it on? Jet is one of those bands you don't know you know until you've heard them. They're very 90s or thousands type beat. Yeah, I feel like I've heard the name Jet before, and the idea of the band Jet rings a bell to me. But for some reason they never stick in my head as like I know exactly who they are. It reminded me on EmuROM because I'm not gonna lie, not only was I distracted by new game last week, but also I was very much still sick. I was very sick last Friday. You guys might have seen that too. I could not keep a topic straight in my head for more than 13 seconds. And normally that's just ADHD speaking, but I legitimately could not get a thought to stick in place for more than like 15 seconds. I had no object permanence in my head all last Friday long, and it made it really hard to sit and conversate. Made it really hard to sit and have conversation. So a lot of stuff has been in my head has slipped out of my head since then. EmuROM is the name of the game. Fuck yeah, well, given the context of the fact that my brain's been in an absolute fog, that I've been in an absolute brain fog recently, pitch it to me again. Lost in the fog, lost in the game. I'm fine with being lost in a Metroidvania Zelda game because that's kind of the point, right? Like, you're supposed to be lost in those things. You're supposed to be lost because that is the gameplay loop that gives you finding yourself later. If you don't get lost, there's no way to find. If you don't get lost, there's no game. But I'd like to be kind of with it in the conversation because my whole purpose is to be here as, like, you know, a nice place to chill and hang out. The whole reason I'm streaming is so we can just have a conversation together. Oh my god. Don't mind me. Screenshots, everyone, screenshots. Back to where we were. Anyway, we're mostly here to chill, right? And a little bit of that hinges on my ability to string thoughts together without losing my train completely. EmuROM is a platform with low action, mild puzzle game. Puzzle games, okay, puzzle games are tough. Puzzle games are so tough for me for streaming because I feel like it's so easy to fall into the trap when you're streaming a puzzle game of sitting there and talking out your logic and your reasoning for it instead of having a conversation with people. And it's so easy to be like, oh my god, how does this puzzle work? I'm puzzling the puzzle, video game, puzzle. And that kind of becomes your flow of thought and your conversation. When again, I'm like mostly here to chill and hang out with people. And to give you something nice to listen to. And I always feel self-conscious when I'm streaming a puzzle. Not because there's anything wrong with streaming a puzzle, just because like for me, the conversation stops entirely. And the entire stream just becomes the puzzle, current step of puzzle. And I always feel like it's a failure when I'm doing more focusing on the game itself rather than the people who came here to watch and hang out. The stream is always a little bit worse when it's all game and no talk. I'm guessing the new house will be more comfy friendly than before. I mean, our house is pretty good and comfy right now. The big difference for us is that we were renting here and the people who own the house told us on fucking Christmas that we were getting moved out. We were told on Christmas that we were getting removed from our house and had to find a new one in the next 6 months. So, by the very nature of the fact that we'll be owning our new house and we get to decide when we come and go, and we won't be kicked the fuck out on Christmas, that will make it more comfy. Other than that, this house has been pretty nice, and the next house will be nice too. Oh, missiles. I do not wish the missiles. What is this peasant? Look, the rabble is coming here. The rabble's on its way. The rabbles are coming. Ho ho ho! It's an eviction notice. Literally Ebenezer Scrooged. We got straight up Ebenezer Scrooged. Oh, I don't care if it's Christmas. Tell them they're being kicked out today. And once we have our own place, that's not a thing. So that'll be nice. Hello. Ah, yes, the kind of thing that proves A Christmas Carol is entirely fictional. Yeah. A Christmas Carol is just propaganda to make you think rich people are soulless. Of course they would never be soulless in real life, right? Never. A visit from old Saint Edict. Exactly. So, I like this house that we're in. And the new house we're moving to is going to be good too. And it'll be in our control. So anyway, yes, more comfy. Did I come down from up here? I didn't, did I? I dropped down from the hole. What is this? This is a new place. There's another train? Okay. You know, I had plans for this game. Like, I was thinking so much how this might be one of the best Souls games we've ever played. This is one of the best Souls games we've ever played. It's not a FromSoft game, but it's one of the best Souls games we ever played. And then they put me in these sewers where every new room is a different train that just arbitrarily takes you to a different sewer. And it is so unmemorable what room is which room that I'm gonna hate navigating this later. I'm gonna hate this so much. I think this might be the weakest area of the game. It's better than the fucking Citadel Chapel whatever in game from Code Vein, but I'm gonna have a nightmare trying to remember which bonfire is which and coming back through here. Every single part of that sewer looks the same. Ancient Machine Works, okay. Let's do a test. I'm out on the left. I'm the red pin on the left. I'm out here now. Hold on. Map updated. We're in the Ancient Machine Works now. And there's actually a map of the different sewer systems and subways. You can see little blue subways. Those little blue, light blue, very light blue, almost turquoisey. Those are the sewers. But let's see if I can find my way back to the branch I was just at. Is it underground shaft? It couldn't be. Underground rift? No. Underground shaft, maybe? We need to see if I can get to the other thing we were just at. I was just at a branch in a square platform underground at the bottom of an elevator. Is this it? Okay, I guessed it right the first time. Maybe if I don't know which way I'm going down here, it's the skill-ish me. But I still feel like they could be a little bit more visually distinct, you know? Owning your own home is such an improvement in so many different... so many different directions, yeah. Financially, personally, emotionally, quality of lifely. Having our own place is gonna feel incredible. And I can't wait to be there with my wife. It's gonna be amazing. We just gotta figure out when our lawyer's actually letting us in. Oh! 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 Hi Dahlia, how you doing today? At least we're at the stage of the game where we've gotten so many levels that losing souls doesn't really matter anymore. Like, we could lose so many souls and nothing would change for us because we're already kind of at final build. Holy shit, I lived that fall with a pixel of health. But now where? This is just the pit from Dark Souls 2. Looks like we get there from up there. Calculated? I don't know how I lived with that 1 pixel of HP, but I will take it. Yeah. Try here first. Hiya. Okay. Monka S. Oh. Yeah. Oh, my toes! No! Dang it! First you get a hug, Dahlia. This is just the pit from Dark Souls 2, but like bigger. There's more options, and I don't know that I love it. Hey, fucking the gravity. No, what is that bunny emote? Are you kidding me? Look at the bottom left of the screen right now. Look at that bunny emote. What the fuck? Oh, that's adorable. I love and hate that. Poor bunny, but also Lamau. Alameo. That poor fucking rabbit. That's so fucking funny. That's gonna be fair with our moving boxes. We just let her out of the radiation room and all of our stuff is packed up. That's gonna be her trying to explore the new world. Oh! Get me out of here. The only way out is down. No, we don't need the rabbit again. We don't need the rabbit again. That's not me. It couldn't be me. Why does every Souls game have to have the gravity fall puzzle? The like, pick your path down carefully falling. Why do I gotta be falling with style? Fucking falling with style! Toy Story, Kingdom Hearts 4. Did you guys see they're announcing Kingdom Hearts 4? It looks fucking weird. Why are they just in a city? Why are they just human-ass people in a normal-ass city? It looks so fucking weird to see fucking, like, Kingdom Hearts characters in, like, a Drakengard city instead of just something bright and vibrant and colorful. Like, it was Uncanny Valley enough when they went to Pirates of the Caribbean town and everything looked kind of realistic. But now just seeing Sora get thrown through an actual building in Tokyo by, like, a Heartless feels fucking weird, man. I don't know what to think about that. Is anyone here a Kingdom Hearts 3 fan? Did anyone here actually like Kingdom Hearts 3? Did anyone like Kingdom Hearts 3? And can they tell me, I thought that Kingdom Hearts 3 was like the end of the, it was the end of the Xehanort saga, but shouldn't it be like the end of Heartless and Sora main character stuff in general? Like, where's the plot going? What happens next? If you're somebody who actually liked Kingdom Hearts 3, you hope they have Woody's ball spot in it? I hope the whole game isn't in Tokyo. It feels weird. It feels like it should be in colorful, fantastical, imaginary lands, not Tokyo. As far as I know, they want to move away from Disney IPs, but Donald and Goofy are still there? What the fuck? Would you just make a different game? You can't have Kingdom Hearts without Disney stuff in it, man. Like, I don't like Disney either. Disney is a shit-ass company. But like the childhood nostalgia and stuff like that and all the colorfulness. Thank you for the follow, welcome in. Like, how do you do Kingdom Hearts without Disney? Looking forward to hyper-realistic Donald ducking. You said Donald ducking and not Donald Duck. So you're talking about hyper-realistic duck penis. With the corkscrews and everything. No thank you. You thought Nort came back despite being defeated? Xehanort came back? There's no way. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me Xehanort's coming back. Like, no, the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, yes, Xehanort was back in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I mean, like, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, don't you kill all of them? I never finished it because that game sucked. I fucking hated Kingdom Hearts 3, and I love every other Kingdom Hearts game. Ah! Except for 358.5 days. Somehow, Nort returned. Not again. Who's getting Norted? Me, apparently. Hi, Thrice. Happy Pride. Who's getting Norted? Place your bets. Aqua. Aqua's gonna become the new Xehanort, probably. She's not done wrestling with her inner darkness. She's gonna become the next Xehanort. Happy Pride? Happy Pride. Hey, Thrice. Can you give me, like, a detailed, step-by-step a rundown of entirely how to do submarine missions in Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMO with a free trial up to the award-winning expansion Shadowbringers? Because we're thinking about making submarines and we don't know how. Somewhere else in the timeline, I'm sure we'll get more of him. No, like, the one thing they sold us on with Kingdom Hearts 3 is they said the Xehanort saga will be over. At last, the Xehanort saga will be over. The Xehanort saga will be over. It's the one promise they made, and they better fucking stick to it. Because they got no self-control with their writing. If they go back to the point that somehow Palpatine returned and it's like Xehanort's back again, then I'm officially, like, out on Kingdom Hearts. It's a new group of people with animal masks instead of black robes. They wear white robes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, girl, I got you. Okay, you just, like, you go to the market board and you say submarine, and they give you submarine parts, right? That's like the method. And then you take your submarine parts and it self-assembles into a submarine and it just gives you money. That's my understanding of the submarine minigame in Final Fantasy XIV. Pretty sure that's the process, right? What is this? What's this little thing? Are you a crystal lizard? You have a lot of health for a butterfly. What are you? Yes, you're standing in your own poison, I see that. That was a butterfly! Oh my god, do the snails turn into butterflies and they give you the fucking Estus stuff? You have to be careful with the parts you pick for the submersible as you have allocation points. You can't just pick the highest stats. Okay, I'll pass that on to our submarine builder, thank you. I'll make sure we look up the guide or something first because holy shit. Your introduction to Kingdom Hearts was Prozd skit? Oh, a Prozd skit. Being a Kingdom Hearts fan around someone who doesn't know the lore. Aqua got Norted! What? Aqua got Norted! Oh man, I hate it when Aqua gets Norted. She got Norted. She got Norted by the Nort. She got captured by the Nort fruit. It's true. Kingdom Hearts is fucking crazy. And I used to like it for how crazy it was and just it was fun to play and nice. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a lot more boring to play than 2. And the plot was like on crack and nobody told the lead writer no. It was like worst fucking George Lucas stuff. Since Star Wars is a Disney property, they could have had a literal somehow Palpatine returned in Kingdom Hearts. Palpatine gets Norded. Palpatine gets Xehanorted. They do a Star Wars world in Kingdom Hearts and Palpatine becomes Xehanort. That's the one. Mickey, they put the bugs in Riku. And these are like things that actually happen in Kingdom Hearts. It's fucking wild. I love the games up until 3, where I think they officially went too high up their own butt. I think they were snorting their own farts and they needed to chill the fuck out and they never did. Oh, my toes! I hate this floor! Hey, EP worked 13 hours yesterday? Oh man. Congratulations on having a paying job. That's fucking difficult right now. But oh my god, I'm so sorry you were there for 13 hours. They don't deserve that much of your life force. That's fucking gross. Welcome back in. You love the fact that Donald is canonically one of Square Enix's most powerful mages? Yeah, like, what is it, Mega Flare, Giga Flare? It's like one of the flare spells, right, that he did that like makes him the strongest. It's like specifically Donald Duck canonically casts Mega Flare or something. And that's how you know he's one of the strongest. I did it. Big jump. Zeta Flare, that's the one, thank you. I forget when he used it. I forget what the context was for Donald Duck using Zeta Flare. But I do remember that being a fact that makes him canonically one of the strongest Square Enix wizards. Just straight up. Donald being one of the only 3 mages to ever be able to cast it in all of Square Enix. That's crazy. Where are the other 2? So who's on the same power scale as Donald Duck then? Who are the other 2 wizards who cast Zeta Flare? I got Nort in my Palpatine. I got Palpatine in my Nort. I don't want to Nort Palpatine at all. I hope nobody ever Norts Palpatine. Let's see what's on this door because we've never made it over here yet. The only other person to use Zeta Flare needed help from a multi-dimensional god of destruction. Who the fuck? Context? Context, context. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV recently with friends who have played a lot of Final Fantasies in the past. So I'm like, I'm hoovering up Final Fantasy lore right now. I am hoovering up. I'm fucking sucking up lore in Final Fantasy and trivia on Final Fantasy right now. A rarity of great luxury. I found alcohol! I found 1 unit alcohol! Holy shit, I'm rich. I'm gonna sell that at the alcohol store. You like to imagine Palpatine getting Norded, but both personalities fight over control. So those of you who don't play fucking Kingdom Hearts, I'll break this down for you really quick. There's a guy called Xehanort. He takes over everyone's mind. He's always trying to possess people's bodies and take over their brains. He's obnoxious, he's annoying, he's a piece of shit. And he has the meme of he's always somehow behind everything. Everything that happens is his fault. Oh my god. This is a little Blader woman. Holy shit, that's an anime girl! That's an anime girl who's got fully demonized. She's using an anime girl weapon and she's got the same health. She's like the player duels. This is a fucked up anime girl. What the hell? It'd crack you up if one of the Zeta Flares was Sephiroth. Maybe. From one of their older RPGs, I forget the title, but the main villain is this fairy that hated life and wanted it all to end. Kafka? Titania? Bahamut cast it once. Wait, Bahamut ending the entire MMO and refreshing the whole universe was Zeta Flare? That was the Zeta Flare? That was Bahamut's weapon? Really? I love Final Fantasy XIV. I love Final Fantasy XIV. It's like the best MMO. Like that, RuneScape, Guild Wars 2, my favorites of all time. WoW used to be one of my favorites too, but it has not aged well. By the way that I mean that like their modern game isn't that good. Modern WoW is like one of my least favorite MMOs ever. Classic was pretty good. RuneScape, Guild Wars 2, and fucking Final Fantasy XIV are like my goats. My top goats of all time. My top goats of all time. Kuja? Kuja Final Fantasy 9? Oh, yeah! Final Fantasy 9 Kuja. Okay, okay. The fucking fashion monkey. The monkey man who does the good fashion. You curious about Guild Wars 3? I hope it's good. Like, Guild Wars 3, the trailer looked like ass, but they suck at making trailers. So I don't think that means anything. Guild Wars 1 was insanely fun. Guild Wars 2 was insanely fun, but it started slow, but it got really good. Guild Wars 3, I hope is good because I want to have another good Guild Wars game because I fucking love good Guild Wars. The Guide Fairy and Bravely Default cast Zeta Flare. Do they use the same, like, magic system in Bravely Default? I knew it was like a Square Enix game that's based off of Square Enix stuff, but I didn't know they actually use like Fire, Blizzaga, Thundaga, Flare, Meteor, whatever. Doom. When do I parry this girl? When do I parry this anime girl? Wow. What is her parry window? Okay. She comes out kind of quick. Got her. God, this has so much health. Holy shit. Ow. I'm using so many heals trying to kill this thing. Airy from Bravely Default. Okay. Drink. Ow. Heal. I got her. Hold on. Get her. Oh god. Don't die. Damn it, I almost got her. Almost. Grandpa got destroyed by it. Oh, Louis was getting Zeta flared. That's it. Holy shit. Poor fucking Louis. Which reminds me, I'm all caught up on Dawn Trail now. I beat all of Dawn Trail. We're all caught up on Dawn Trail. We're very excited for Evercold. We've seen all the story. Dawn Trail was fucking sick. I'm kind of sad that I got into it late, but it's a good expansion. There's a part of me that just wants to say fuck it all. Fuck everything. Become a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. Fuck everything. We haven't had a place to call home recently. We have fun. We're having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I love streaming. I love making stuff. I like being here. But we haven't had a thing that's like our thing, our central thing, our core thing. And I'm feeling that lack of identity, that lack of what are we here for? And you know what? Maybe fuck everything. I'll become a Final Fantasy XIV DJ. I just need to learn about like music licensing rights and we'll just have parties every Saturday. And for you guys, it'll be like noon. Parties at noon. That'll be nice. We'll have a good time together. Maybe that's just the future. Maybe that's the way forward. Maybe that is the thing to do. That will be our thing. Hey, Power Goose. Been a couple weeks. How are you? You feel like you missed an important ingredient with Kingdom Hearts 4? Yeah, like, I don't know who is getting that hyped about Kingdom Hearts 4. It feels weird to see Sora just running around in Tokyo. And like you said, there's no bright flashy colors. There's no, like, it just looks like Sora got dropped into a generic, like, action city game. And there's, like, no heart to it, ironically. It feels like something is missing, and I hope the Kingdom Hearts 4 is good. I hope it's good. It doesn't look good, but I hope. Fuck everything everywhere all at once. Fuck everything everywhere all at once. Final Fantasy DJ. That'll be me from now on. You know, I have Bravely Default. I think I have both Bravely Defaults, 1 and 2. I thought they were really cool. I just need to go back and finish them. You have no idea how powerful Aerie was. Her name was the serpent who devours the horizon. Really? That's so cool. I guess also, spoilers for when I get to it, but that's fine by me. I could have stopped that conversation at any time, and I think I'll still enjoy it. I guess I'll just be aware that the fucking fairy is lies. I want to play no, don't worry about it. Like, that's fine. It's okay. I encouraged that conversation train. Don't you worry, none. But I have been kind of feeling like a craving for old school RPGs. Like, I want to play Final Fantasy VII because everyone saw that game and played it like when it came out and talked about it like it was the best thing to ever happen to video games. And I missed the magic. I wasn't there when it first, I mean, I was there, but I wasn't playing it when it first came out. And it's like some people's favorite game of all time. And I feel like I'm missing something by not having played Final Fantasy VII. I go back and check it out, and I'm just kind of craving like old school JRPG, turn-based. You have a party, you go on this long, stupid like filler adventure, and sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's really boring and grindy, and I just, it's the music, man. It's the music and the way that like Super Nintendo and PS1 graphics look that get me going. I love old things. I'm gonna just say it, Kingdom Hearts should have ended with 3. I would have agreed with that if Kingdom Hearts 3 was good. I think that Kingdom Hearts 3 probably should have been the end of Kingdom Hearts, and I wish that it had been better too. Because it felt like they were jerking themselves off over their own OC lore instead of a compelling story. The whole like, oh my god, the Organization 13, Xehanort's from 13 different timelines. I didn't like it. I didn't like Kingdom Hearts 3. I like Kingdom Hearts 2. I like Birth by Sleep. I like Kingdom Hearts 1. I like Dream Drop Distance. I like Chain of Memories. I like Chain of Memories too. I wish that Kingdom Hearts 3 had been good, because I was looking forward to it, and then I wasn't. I think I can make this. Oh my god, I did it! No take, of course you get a hug. How are you doing today? And yes, congrats on getting your new car fixed. Car troubles are stress and anxiety and pain, and I'm glad that they're behind you now. I didn't have enough room! I thought I could make that! The best story was 358 8.5 days. I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion, and I can see how that would work for you. Hi, kitty. I know. Yeah, you're still trapped in here. Actually, you're gonna be lonely if you leave the room. Do you want to go poop or something? Like, what do you got? What do you need, kitty? You want to go? Here you go. Bye. I was sitting here thinking I shouldn't let her out of my room because she'll get out and she'll be lonely, but maybe she needs to poop, and I don't want her to do it in here. Especially because when a kitty is coming off of radiation treatment, her poop is literally the most radioactive thing. And I don't want that in here. Anyways, 358.5 days. I understand what it was going for. I understand why people like it. The tragic story of slowly coming to terms with the fact that you're losing a friend. That's a very strong emotional core. That's an extremely strong emotional core of a group of people who are coming to terms with the fact that they're technically not real people, they're artificial people, and they're losing a friend. I get it. But for me, every time I opened up Kingdom Hearts 358.5 days and they had a story cutscene, the only thing they talked about was ice cream. And yes, I know the ice cream is a metaphor for friendship. It didn't work for me. There's a whole lot of like, oh my god, the ice cream. Are you getting together for ice cream? It's time that we have that ice cream. We should go have ice cream. Let's go do some ice cream. You want some sea salt ice cream? Let's do some ice cream. And then at the end of the game, the very last words are, but who will eat ice cream with me? And then you zoom out and there's just the icon on the 3DS is an ice cream popsicle. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. That did not work for me. That game just became a joke in my own head because all it was about ice cream. And I respect you if you liked it. I understand why people liked the Roxas game. For me, it was the ice cream game, and they just said ice cream so much it stopped feeling like a real word. It stopped feeling like a real word eventually. You liked Kingdom Hearts 3 for Woody roasting? Wait, was Woody getting roasted, or was Woody doing the roasting? Donald casting Zeta Flare is one of the funniest things ever, since it makes him the single strongest mortal black mage. Oh yeah, because like, all those other ones did something like they were spirits or immortals or like they summoned a god or something, right? Donald just pulled out Zeta Flare because he could. He just whipped it out. He's like, I don't care, Zeta Flare. Yeah. Please! Dang it! Who the fuck was Woody roasting? Who was Woody roasting in 3? I wanted to like, yes, I'll talk about kitty radiation treatment in a second. I wanted to like Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. I really wanted to like Kingdom Hearts 3 because I liked 2 and 1 so much. I wanted the finale game to feel really good. I felt like I wasn't invited to Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, every single level, every world, felt like we're just gonna have the laziest retelling of the Disney plot, which has kind of always been like a thing with Kingdom Hearts worlds, but like, it felt even more phoned in 3, where 3 is just like, we're just gonna do the Disney movie. You just go watch the Disney movie, but with less cutscenes. And then at the end of it, a cultist in robes shows up, you know, the Xehanort clones, Organization 13. They show up and say, ah, yes, we're plotting together. This affects our plot. And if you haven't been playing the 15 other spin-off games, you don't know them or care about them or what their plots are, and then they just leave again. And after doing that for like 4 worlds in a row, I was just like, I don't think I'm being invited to this thought process. I think that this writer is jerking off over their OC lore, and I was not invited to the party. And I just don't feel involved in the storyline. And that was kind of what took me out of 3. All Kingdom Hearts games are guilty of the sin of word petition. Word petition, darkness, light, lightness, dark. No, see, that's good to me. That's fine. Listen, you do the Kingdom Hearts thing where it's like, ah, my lightness is darkening my shadow heart. Like, that's stupid and it's funny. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Kingdom Hearts being a silly little whimsy game about silly little whimsy lightness and darkness and lightness. I'm fine with that. That's fine. That's Kingdom Hearts. That's what it is at its core identity. It was just reducing it down to ice cream that got me. You cut out the words like light, darkness, and heart. You lose like 20% of the game's dialogue. I'd say 20. I think 20% of the game's dialogue. Woody was roasting Organization 13. Do I need to go back and watch that again? Like, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 left no memories or impressions in my head other than, oh, they're plotting again. But Woody roasting Organization 13 for just being a bunch of fucking flat, boring characters or whatever the fuck he's roasting them for? That sounds like something memory I need to go rehash with myself. I feel like that's something I need to witness again. That sounds funny. I didn't jump. I didn't need to jump. And I can't make it down there. I died when I tried to dive down to that platform. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a game I wanted to like very much, but I didn't feel like the game wanted me there. I feel like it was mostly a game to be enjoyed by editors of the Kingdom Hearts 3 wiki, and less there for casual fans who just want to see what the fuck is happening next. Hi, Sir Prophet, welcome in. How you doing today? I'm trying to navigate the great falling pit of fuck. And we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. Bahamut was a god. Aerie had the power of all the crystals at once and then some, so yeah. Donald Duck is the only mortal Zeta Flare user. Fair enough. Ow. Okay. We're getting back there. You're going to Canada next month? What for? You're going to Canada for? But that being said, I still love Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts for just how goofy it is, how silly it is. I don't love the way the writers kind of ran off with their own farts and decided that they didn't need to tell a story anymore. They just have a bunch of random stuff happening. But the silliness of it and just the magical whimsy of Kingdom Hearts will always be something I love, something I adore. Even if it got a little bit off the rails eventually. Please let me down somewhere. How do I down? Do you think Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts 3 was originally called 13 Verses? Well, there's something about that, right? Like, it wasn't going to be 13 Verses. It's just that the guy who made it was working on 13 Verses, then 13 Verses got canceled and he got salty about it. What do you call Organization 13? A bunch of friendless edgelord losers? Good. Good work, Woody. Good work. Yeah, 13 Verses, not 15 Verses. Guys, should I just become a Final Fantasy streamer? Should we just Final Fantasy now? Do you guys want to brain rot about Final Fantasy forever? Can we do that? That sounds nice. That sounds like something I'd like to do. That sounds like something I'd, oh my god. Enjoy. Oh! You see that empty bar? Under my 100%? That's my health. That's my HP. Is there a stat page here? Where's my health? 2 life points out of 515. 2 LP up in the upper left corner. 2 life points. What if instead of ice creams, there was a different bonding activity? Like spray painting over police surveillance cameras. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Hey guys, let's go spray paint some surveillance cameras. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the next time we spray paint surveillance cameras. Man, I'm just thinking about the fact that eventually we're gonna die at the end of this game. We won't be able to spray paint surveillance cameras with anyone anymore. Hey guys, it's been a long day. Let's go spray paint some surveillance cameras. You know, when you put it that way, kind of works. I think that would be better, yes? You thought 13 Verses became 15. Maybe. I think that might be the actual lore. I think that is... Oh my god, my cat has decided she regretted going out to poop. I hear her outside my door screaming to be let back in. Oh, let me see if I... Hi, Vander! Hold on. Coming in, Farrah? It's your chance. Yeah, stop bothering everyone. You don't gotta let the whole house know I got you. Oh. She has a little bald patch on her shoulder where she got her radiation injection. Things are going good. Let me take a step. I'm trying to find my way down the deepest pit in history, and it's been very difficult. Hi, Regeared. Welcome in. Thank you for the water. I've checked my posture. It's good. radiation treatment. My cat needed her thyroid disabled. And surgery is cheaper, but more risky. So we went with radiation treatment, where they inject her with radiation. She becomes a radioactive kitty. She is still currently pooping radioactivity for the next week, which means we have to flush her litter down the toilet. And if you guys didn't know, you can buy kitty litter that flushes down the toilet. You can buy that. You know what it's made out of? Corn. And for some reason that makes it biodegradable, flushable in a way that will not clog your pipes. And it's one of the 2 safe ways to take care of a radioactive kitty who's literally pooping radiation. The other way is to store it all in a box and leave it outside for 5 weeks. 5 weeks outdoors before it's officially non-hazardous to disposal waste workers. And we decided we're not gonna be here in 6 weeks. We're not gonna be at this house 6 weeks from now. So instead, we're just gonna flush it. We're gonna buy the corn poop litter. We're gonna buy the corn litter for cats. The corn litter for cats, so it's made out of corn. And we're gonna flush that, and that'll be her taken care of. Healthy kitty. Ah. How's the kitty doing? She's doing good. Where is she? She just got in here. Hi. Hi, baby. Come here. She's a little, like, confused because we're also moving out, and in the time she was at the vet being irradiated, we got all our stuff packed up, and, like, half the shelves are gone, half the furniture's been taken down, half the stuff is taken off of the shelves we have left. Everything looks different, and there's, like, all kinds of new boxes for her to climb around on. And that's been confusing for her. Because animals don't like change, generally. But it's also kind of exciting because now she has stuff to climb around on, which she loves. There's like multiple playground boxes to climb on. Much like us down here in the sewer. I don't see the next best thing to jump to on this. Did I go the wrong way? I don't know if there's another good jumping spot for this. Hold on. It's gotta be the other way. This is the most Midwestern US litter ever conceived. Yeah, we got corn litter. Corn litter for cats. I guess I just have to go down to this one and trust that I'll live. Full health? Oh my god, that's spooky. That is so spooky. I think I'm almost to the bottom of the shaft, though. I've almost made it safely. I just need to do a little bit more tightrope. Hold on. Just RP walk. Kingdom Hearts mostly still has people's trust for just being weird and fun and flashy. Yeah, and that's why 4 feels weird to me, because, like, even when Kingdom Hearts was a dumb story, even when you weren't, like, even when the lore wasn't great in Kingdom Hearts, even when the writing wasn't great, it was colorful and silly and fun. Colorful and silly and fun. That's it. That's Kingdom Hearts. And the new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, they took away the color, and it's just out in Tokyo. Just like a completely normal action game. And it feels like it's missing some of that uniqueness that lets it get away with being dumb as shit. So I don't know. I hope that they do good stuff with Kingdom Hearts 4, but I'm like sitting on the edge of my seat to see. We're gonna see how it does when it comes out. Gotta make use of all that subsidized corn growth somehow. But I'm in the United Kingdom. Like, I can't even, like, I don't even know where they're getting the corn. Is this a USA import? It didn't cost like it was an import, but like, am I getting USA imported corn for my kitty litter? Is that where they're getting it? Why is there no bonfire down here? I really feel like there should be a bonfire to celebrate the fact they got to the bottom of the pit. There it is! Oh, we're never climbing down that pit again. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Is that it? Is that where Gwyn is? Is that the fucking... What do they call it? The kill into the first flame? Holy shit, whoa!
It's running out. I'm sorry for awakening you again.
No, you can wake me up like this anytime, lady.
Please forgive me.
You're also moving in 2 weeks? Fuck yeah.
Is in your hands.
That's exciting, Accordion. Oh, good luck. I'm giving you all the strength and power. Where did she just drop us off a cliff? Or is she going up an elevator? What happened there? We're free! We're down. What was that? Give me a memory. I'm sorry, I need to know what the pretty lady was saying.
Finally, you've retrieved the last memory, Seeker of the Branch.
Have we?
The last memory.
Behind that door lies the truth you seek about Seed and the tree.
Is that the end?
However, to open it, you'll need the power of other bladers.
Are you telling me to kill my anime
Please,
friends?
engrave this seal
Surely
into your
not.
mind. Find a blader named Malaire and give the seal to her. May the branch
Hilaire.
guide your path.
That better not be We Have Melania at Home. I don't want that to be Melania. It's the guardian of a tree, and her name is Malaire, and I don't trust that. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous about that. That could be very Melania coded. Appreciate it, right back at you. Fuck yeah, accordion. Alright, hold on everybody. I'm gonna take a little step away to pee. I'm gonna take a little step away to pee, and we're gonna figure out where we're going next. I'll be right back. Give me just a second, okay? I'll be right back, be right back, be right back. Hey, just keep talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger getting pregnant. I think it's helping.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence.
I'm pretty sure it's the thing that's helping us the most right now.
One more time.
He told me to meet him in his house at midnight, and it's still trespassing. I thought I was allowed in, sir. I thought we set up an appointment. I put it in my Google Calendar. What do you mean? Oh. I love when quest text spoils a moment for you. I just opened the door. I haven't seen shit. Oh look, he's dead in his home. Am I just supposed to not be stubborn and do this? Is this the solution to all my problems? It literally might be the solution to all my No! Horses and now trains. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What happened? What the fuck? How did I do that? Wait a second. How did I do that? What happened? What side am I stuck on? I can't even tell. It's like directly in the middle. What happened? What did I do? Oh, okay. Talismans are cool. We're getting closer, y'all. We're getting closer. We just have to avoid the axe. Ah! Look at the chickens! Look at the chickens in this game! Look at the chickens! Chimkins. So I'm gonna get up, stretch, use the bathroom, maybe grab some water, and then we'll see if we can kill this. I forgot about the hole. I forgot about the hole. I forgot about the hole immediately. Help. We have. Ah! Alright, goodbye. Alright, hello. We're almost back, so I'm gonna get settled in here. Ah, yes, peace. Peace and love in our times. Yes. Hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back from the ads. Oh, where'd my video game go? That sounds like we're almost at the end here. We need to find someone named Miller, who's, I think we've heard their name mentioned before, but I don't fucking know. Also, this door could use with some contrast. There's like that's pretty striking. You look up and there's like this thing, but where's the border? Where does the door begin? Can I check it? I cannot check it. I need to go touch Miller. Moving on, 2 months, jerks over here decided it'd be nice to not give you formal notice of renewal and did it a month ahead when you were expecting. That's bullshit, Perry. Man, fucking landlords can go fuck themselves. Landlords can absolutely go fuck themselves. Between us being told that we're fucking moving out, like being told that we're being evicted on Christmas, and we have 6 months to get going, but they dropped that news on Christmas, and you getting your shit where they're like just moving, they pray we're not changing the deal further 2 weeks ahead of time. Fuck that. Good luck, Perry. I hope that you manage to get somewhere, you land somewhere nice and comfy. You know what, I'm gonna start fucking gay wrath month already. Fuck landlords. Landlords can go fuck themselves square. Where is am I going? Was I at Ancient Machine Works? Is this where I just got a new bonfire? You went down a corn litter rabbit hole trying to determine if it was USA grown and just realized I didn't even have the brand. Mine is literally called the world's best litter. They are making a bold claim with the corn kitty litter I purchased. They are saying it is the world's best litter. That's the brand. The entire brand is it's the world's best. So, you want to learn more about it, go search the world's best kitty litter, and you'll learn more about the corn and everything. That one is USA grown. Motherfucker. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to pay, like, stupid import prices on it. It wasn't that pricey. Hey, come here. Leave your little crawly friend alone. Let me fight you myself. I still have trauma from the crawling marionettes and Liza P. Because the crawling marionettes and Liza P had way too much health. And they didn't stagger at all. Come here. There we go. Good luck getting a new place that's less BS parry. Yes, I agree. They still explode. They do still explode. It's a student-associated apartment, and you're literally a half mile from campus. Gotcha. They're so unprofessional. Ugh. Ugh. Moving is stressful, man. Moving is stressful, and getting it more stressful from, like, insincere fake-out landlords, landladies, and fucking student associations. Fuck it. Life doesn't need to be more stressful when moving. Fuck that. Good luck on your next spot, Perry. I hope it's better. I hope it's better. Corn is dirt cheap to begin with, so import tax is probably pennies on the dollar. There's a lot of corn in this world. I can't imagine it's very expensive to make corn litter. Where am I? I think this is new, but it's hard to tell because everything is starting to look the same. Oh my god, the legs are attacking? Wait. It wasn't done. I thought I dodged! Is he also attacking the pants? What's he going back for? Good news is you think you have a studio close to being locked in? Fuck yeah! And I guess if it's only a couple miles down the road, you just unlocked yourself a new walk, right? I think the biggest stress we have going out is technically out here with the way the healthcare is. Yes, the healthcare is very affordable. Very affordable. It's not completely free because it comes out of your taxes, but healthcare affordable out here. And pretty low stress to sign up for. The bad part is that you are pretty much locked in with a specific doctor based on your physical location. And since we're moving just a little bit down the road, me and Lilith have to find a new doctor. A new doctor who's trans friendly and like very good at what they do and like all that jazz. And we have options, but it does suck having to leave the doctor that we've had for a year, and in her case for years, just because they're like maybe 10 minutes further down the road. New zip code, new area. Gotta find a new doctor. Hi, Bacon. Get out of here. Get out of here, Bumblebee. Oh, God. Not you, Bacon. You're allowed to stay, but these things get out of here. Okay. Got him. Hello? Somebody's still flanking. Oh, hand! Ow, ow, what the? Okay. I'm never gonna not love the fact that the most powerful spell in this game is just called Railgun. Your spell is Railgun, and that's always gonna make me happy. A new doctor, right down the road, right down the road. You guys have got treasures? Ow. Technically, yes, they do have treasures. Okay, we have a branching path we can explore. I'm gonna go down this way since I broke it open first. Does a new home come with a lead-lined chamber of Kitty? No. She's actually asleep behind me right now. She's curled up, like you see that picture over my head? She's doing that exact thing right behind me. Because normally she doesn't like being in here during stream because it's noisy, but she's been away from us for like 2 weeks now. So she's just so happy to be in like cuddling distance again. But she's actually asleep just over my shoulder, just like that. She is thrilled to be here, and I'm thrilled to have her. I love my fucking cat. I love my cat so much. I was excited for it all night. Like, it felt like waking up on Christmas. It felt like waking up on Christmas today to know that I can come and let my cat out of her radiation chamber and just spend time with her. And she didn't have to be locked behind the glass door of no snuggles anymore. It's officially cat day. And I love no day more than I love cat day right now. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. Here. He has a lot of health. He has a lot of health. Do I have healing items I can put on here? Yes. 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 Okay, healing items equipped. Now I can heal during the fight if I need to. What's this attack pattern? Okay, that one was obvious. What's this? Who the fuck else saw me? Ow. Okay, that's a little telegraph. I didn't parry that. I wanted to parry that, but I didn't. Oh. Okay, he does the eyeball glow when he's about to attack. That's good. Good to know. And he explodes after that one. I got him! Bonk him! Oh god. Come here. Got him! Okay. We just did this a couple times. I got him! Holy shit, I blocked that! Apparently the gamma and gamma radiation stands for Gato. Yes, correct. Lasers. Got him! Don't do big explode. Woo! Okay. Here's worth some crafting materials and some syllables. Why is your cat radioactive? I love having to go through the story again. It makes me smile. My little kitty, she was hyperthyroid and she had an allergy to hyperthyroid meds. Normally it's really easy to heal hyperthyroid. You just take some cheap meds every day and you're covered. But she had an allergic reaction to the hyperthyroid, so we had to get her surgery or radiation. And she's a little older and surgery isn't guaranteed to work. So we decided to do radiation instead, which has like a 99.9% safety and success rate. It's the one that's most likely to work and the one that's most likely to not leave lasting damage on the kitty. So they inject her with a radioactive chemical that only gets processed in the thyroid. It kills off the thyroid with radiation. It touches no other body part or organ in her. And then she poops radiation for the next 2 weeks. And we're currently in that window where we have to flush her kitty litter down a toilet because otherwise it could infect sanitation workers. And that's where we are on the flowchart currently. She's currently, finally today, come down in radiation enough that we're allowed to have her on our lap and hang out with her. She can be amongst people once more. And it's been 2 weeks since she's been in that position. Ow. So I'm just excited to have her around again. And we're still like gonna keep her in the isolation chamber at night so she isn't like sleeping on us and or puking on us overnight. As you know, cats do. Ow. I'm busy, my man. It's really unfair that both of you can hit me at once. I don't like that. Ow. Everything hurts. Oh god. But during the day, she's free to roam the house and hang out with us. And at nighttime, we just can't supervise her and like create distance when we need to. So at nighttime, she goes back to isolation chamber for just a little bit. Until she gets more sorted. Oh god. I am so afraid. They're coming for me. Dang it! How's the treatment work? Yeah, as far as we have seen, her thyroid levels came down far enough that she needs a checkup in like 3 months to make sure that her thyroid has gone all the way down. But it means her metabolism is slowed down and she won't be starving herself to death just existing, which is what happens when you have hyperthyroid as a cat and it's unmedicated. So it's all good and taken care of, and she should be perfectly fine. We'll know for sure she's perfectly fine in about 3 months. Cat in Greek is pretty much the same as everywhere else in the romantic sphere. Gato? Gato? How do you say cat in Greek? I'm curious. The only difference is the gender for the noun is feminine, so it becomes gata. Gata is how you say cat in Greek. Really? That's so cool. That's gata radiation. She's full. It is actually literally gamma rays. She was emitting gamma rays like the Hulk. Technically, she's still emitting gamma rays, but only really in bodily fluids and kitty poops. Only in kitty litter situations is she emitting gamma rays, but she sure is then. Currently, you could attain superpowers by hanging out with my cat for long enough. Oh, these guys are so stressful and there's so many of them. Where's my other guy? You other guy. Come here. They killed me from out there? No! Ah. Yeah. Kitty's been radiated. She's good now. She's chilling behind me sleeping. And I'm unwinding from a long week without my cat. And just a long period of... Streaming is gonna be weird for a little while. We figure out a new schedule. And our next path forward. And we moved to our new house. So I'm just... We're playing Souls. We're playing Souls. We're playing Pokemon. You guys know there's a big Pokemon update on Wednesday? Big Pokemon update. New Pokemon, new items, new rules, new everything on Wednesday. We're gonna crack that open and that'll be fun. Maybe I'll finally use that flower I spent forever grinding for in Legend of ZA. Oh, buddy. Alright, floaty boy. Wait, give me another? Thank you. Farewell. Taking cellular and microbiology in the fall? Oh, fuck yeah. I was never a biology girl. I never liked biology as much as I liked physics and chemistry. But I respect people who are going on to learn about both our bodies and the bodies of the little creatures who exist in our lives. You come here. No friends, just you. No friends, just you, please. Iframes? Yes, iframes. These guys are technically so easy because they telegraph their attacks so hard. But I get really impatient with them. I get so impatient with them. Especially when they got these little drone friends backing them up. You ever get the Discord situation sorted out? We sure do, Vander. We've been chilling on the classic Discord for a while now. So if you want to hop back in, I don't know if you're still on it or not, but if you wanted to hop back in, the Discord is working, it's functional, and the exclamation mark Discord link takes you to the correct Discord currently. Discord is sorted, and they're finally starting to fucking get people back into their accounts, because they fixed my account almost like instantly, and I don't know if that's because I was a server owner or because of what it was, but I got my account fixed within like a week, maybe 2 weeks. And for everyone else, it's been like 2 months. It's been 2 months plus for Discord to get their shit sorted out and unhack everybody's Discord accounts. And only now, 2 months later, are people starting to get their accounts back, which is disgusting. Discord is so bad about their account security and account recovery. But last I heard, people are actually starting to get their stuff back, finally, as of like this week. So it took them way too long for me to be comfortable with, and honestly, fuck Discord for taking that long. But the road to recovery is finally happening. Ow. Don't backhand me. So I guess it's safe to unblock you. Yeah, it's safe to unblock me. I'm back in my old account. I'm back in my home. I'm no longer hacked by Minecraft. I'm free to live and exist. The danger has passed. And we are once again whole. It's like a fire from last night got awfully close. Well, I'm glad it didn't get you. I'm glad it got awfully close and not like too close, you know? Better late than never, true. I'm pretty rooted in chemistry major at this point, but if you weren't following that, you'd probably do plant science and botany. Aw, dude, botany's sick. Botany and herbology is so fucking cool. I don't know. I guess my problem is like I've always been super interested in science. I usually scored well on science. Holy moly, what is that? I usually got good science scores in school. Hey buddy, what are you doing? But I could never see what my job was gonna be if I got into science. Like I was always nervous about like, okay, you join a research team, right? How do you do that? How does that work? And I just couldn't see the career path for it. I didn't understand it well enough to commit to it. I like science, but not enough to make it like my whole job. Kind of noisy in here, isn't it? It's like a little bit noisy in here. I was kind of getting crowded out by the explodies. Okay. Run. Ow. Your outside smells like smoke and is smoky? Oh yeah, the post-wildfire smoke smell. When a brush fire has moved through your territory and you go outside just like, eh! I used to get that all the time because I used to live in Colorado out in the States, and we don't get really any natural disasters in Colorado, but we do get forest fires, and we do get wildfires, we do get brush fires, and we get fire fires. Every once in a while you just come outside and be like, oh man, what happened? The answer is fire. Fire happened. The string of L's the Discord has taken over the last year remains unbroken. Yeah. Oh, what is happening in this room? Everything is happening in this room. Wait, I have a solution. That's not the solution I was looking for, but it's close. I know how to get them. I know how to get them. I know what to do with this. The answer is we go. We go. How did I get in there in the first place? Is it through here? Is this where we came in? This is our branch, and this is the big explodey. And I think we just... I got a plan. I got a plan for how we handle this. Don't even do it, laser boy. Pants are coming after me. Let me at him! I gotta hit the guy! Wait, fuck this. Just hit him. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're still a little noisy, but we're good. Like, the audio balancing on this room is fucking wild. It's not even that threatening, it's just loud in here. Hey, buddy. Ow. That's fine. There he goes! It works! Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Woo! We did it! Yeah, come at me, bro. That's what I thought! That's what I thought! Okay, it works. We discovered another secret pants room while we're at it. You think one of those fires you had nearby knocked out your power for a while? That makes sense. A lot of collateral, huh? I wonder if the big guy dropped anything. Looks like the big guy didn't drop anything at all. He left something in here. Luminous silica. Apparently the Colorado River had the smallest glacial accumulation at the top of any year before, and somehow the Everglades were set on fire in the spring. What the fuck? Climate change going crazy. It's going crazy everywhere, man. I really hope that our beautiful, incredible, lovely environmental scientists, the people in charge of literally figuring out our future, I hope they have every fucking blessing going forward. Ow! I hope they have all the support in the world, and I hope that our researchers who right now are trying their hardest to figure out how to unfuck the planet in the middle of the corporate hellscape that is doing everything to fight them. God, I hope they have all the support and love from their families and loved ones. I hope they're given the freedom and room to breathe that they need to find the way forward. And I hope we have some genius-ass breakthroughs, because the planet is not going to unfuck itself. And big corpo money sure isn't going to help them. Not a lot of financial incentive. They'll have their gold-plated bunker, they don't care. Alright. Alright, big guy. I disrespected your game before, I won't do that again. Okay, that was out of the explosion. So we tuck ourselves in here on the right. Give me a high of 95 in your area. Blech. Warm but dry. Oh, he can reach up here? I didn't know he could reach up here. Okay. Do it again. This is just going zappy. Okay, it's open. I'm still not in love with how loud this room is. Turning it down. I was hoping this would lead me to an area, but I think... How do I get up there? What's my next up? Over that way. I wonder what the story on this big robot dude is. Like, maybe they're just making a big dude. Maybe it's gonna be the next evolution of Reaper life form. Maybe this is how they finally defeat Commander Shepard. But I'm not sure that I actually get anywhere by going here. Like, how do I get over to that guy? What is going on up here? Do I have to break another power limiter thingy? Is there maybe another barrel I need to bust? Or maybe this robot's guarding like an important button. Sure, working at it like it's important. Maybe they're just trying to justify firing work from home. Ow. Making it look like they're busy. There's another ladder over that way. Okay. Maybe that other ladder is the way. Thank you. I needed the relaxation, I appreciate that. Hello. Like, I can't interact with that, that's just a voltage box. There's gotta be something I can click on here that'll let me, oh. Like a staircase. Try going back up here, this might be the answer. Not gonna lie, I don't know what we're doing in here. I don't know where we're going. Oh, I better go backwards because we haven't gone back down this way yet. Okay. I think this is good. Kick ladder? Can I kick ladder from here? Oh my god, this isn't the end of the ladder. It gives me a submerged coffin seal. I don't think that helps me any though. Hey buddies, come here. Come fight with me out here. Ow. Excuse me. Excuse me! They aren't even gonna get lasered. Oh, we got one! Okay, we got one before I died. And it does feel weird though, to just know how much is going wrong with the planet's weather and feel like it's entirely not in your hands. There's like little things we can do. We can keep aware of it. We can try to keep awareness of it alive, but like to not be one of the scientists and researchers at the center of the research, not be one of the people at the forefront of making it work, to feel like you have no power over the corporations that are ignoring things that can make the planet more sustainable over time. It's fucking weird, just kind of sitting here and hoping that things don't get too warm in the next like 30 to 50 years. Or that they don't become completely unstable after we're gone either. Maybe there's a part of me that wishes I had become a fucking weather research scientist. I guess there's still time. You can do anything fucking at any age. Why not just change up your fucking professional route now? VTuber, no. Weather researcher. Ow. Hold on. Ow. I want that! I want that crit! I wanted that crit animation! Okay, that should be fine. Got him. I'm so sick of the noise in this room though. The constant fire eruptions get so old. We gotta get out of here. Ow! Okay. It's like every sound is balanced pretty well, except for that flame eruption that just goes so much louder than everything else. No, thank you. Try again. You know what I am actually really hyped for? And I'm sorry, this is like going back like 8 topics or whatever. But you know, like we were talking about classic Final Fantasy games, we're talking about Zeta Flare, we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. That new Final Fantasy game they're coming out with, Resonance, where it's like Octopath Traveler graphics for a Final Fantasy game. That's so hype. That's so fucking exciting. There's almost nothing on this planet that looks as good as Octopath Traveler, and they're doing a Final Fantasy game in that like 2.5 HD or whatever style. It looks so good. And I'm a little sketched out by the fact that they're like, oh, summon famous ancient characters such as Cloud. Who gives a shit? Tell me a new story. Don't fan service, just tell me a new story. But the game itself looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's a port of an old gacha. My excitement is immediately down. Visually, that's incredible. Music-wise, Final Fantasy's always good. It's a port of an old gacha game. An old gacha that has Ariana Grande? Oh. Well, there it goes. All the excitement gone. If they're making it like a cool single-player game that has good Final Fantasy story, sure. But I'm nervous now. Now I'm nervous. Hi, Boar. How you doing? Hey, you guys, come here. That should have gotten some of them a little bit. You poked one of them that way. Hold on, run. Oh, I didn't make it all the way through. I didn't make it all the way to the end of the hall. You wish they made more games like Dirge of Cerberus. Dirge of Cerberus was fun. I was talking about this earlier, but for some reason, the only Final Fantasy VII game I haven't played is Final Fantasy VII. I played fucking Dirge of Cerberus. I played Crisis Core. I've watched Advent Children, which was a very mediocre movie, but I have watched it. And I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. I've done every Final Fantasy VII thing except for Final Fantasy VII. And I can't even say why. Just never got to it. I want to change that soon, though. Once I'm done shouting over this explosion, man. I'm sure they're gonna adjust it to be an actually good single-player game. As long as they make it good, and it's not just like... Okay, here's the thing. Okay, let me put it this way. When I see a Final Fantasy game, the first thing I get excited about is the story. The story is the excitement for me. So knowing that it's not an original new story made to be like a single player story game, and instead it was like a gacha game where usually the story is a very cheap, shallow thing that just says, hey, you want to go fight some units? You want to go collect Cloud and Tifa and go on a war against, I don't know, the multiverse or whatever? Usually the story in gacha games isn't very strong, especially if it's a crossover gacha that's just supposed to be like, let's just wank off about all the famous characters from history, and it doesn't tell a plot of its own. So I have, my worry is mostly that it just won't be a good story. When I was excited for like new Final Fantasy story with the Octopath Traveler looks. Well, maybe it'll be awesome. Maybe it has a good story. Okay. Let me see if I can get through here safely. Okay. I need to break that pipeline, I think. I do that while this is happening. Run. Go. No. Don't kill me. Run. Spooky. I didn't mean to heal myself. I wanted to shoot my railgun. I didn't want to do that either. I missed. Give me like one more recharge on this railgun. I think maybe railgun one-shots these. Maybe you have to cast a spell to break these. And if I just weakened it already, I'm gonna have mad confirmation bias here. Okay, we got it. Run. Holy shit, we got it! Okay. Another piece of the pipeline destroyed. And I have a horrible feeling that this guy's gonna be annoying us the whole time until we kill every single one of those throughout the factory. Flamethrower? He has a flamethrower mouth too. Why does he have that? Why does he have that one too? Why is this necessary? Surely he can't reach us for just running across, right? Surely it's just that floor. Surely he won't bother me. He's doing his own thing. Okay. We're good. I'm not going down there right now. I'm gonna wait until we beat him up. I don't think that's the time for me to be there. He has another one of those, like, cluster things to pipeline bursters up there. I don't think he's gonna be fully depowered until we break all of them. Oh, Mr. Lances. Mr. Missile Drills. Wait, he can laser up here? Hold on. He can laser up here. I gotta lead my buddy over here. Yeah. And now I can kick this. It's like a ladder I can kick right here, probably, I think. If I've judged my corrections correctly. Ladder! Ladder! Shortcut! Shortcut ladder! Kick. Okay. We've made progress in the room. We have made progress in the big obnoxious man room. Gotta lure the big guy over here to get lasered again because I don't want to fight him normal. Not when he has friends nearby. Not when it's not an honor duel. When it's not an honorable 1v1. Come here, big guy. You can catch me. You've got time. Is he backing up like a coward? Here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Yay, we got him! Holy shit, we got him! Alright, cool. Baited. Absolutely baited. Ugh. I would give anything to just go punch this guy in the buns right now. Like, surely I just walk up to him and punch his butt till he dies. Why can't I hit him until he dies from right here? I'll punch him in the wires if that's what it takes. It can't be that hard to kill him from here. What kind of secrets was Mr. Drills hiding back here? Like, is that the progress? Is this the progress, or is the ladder the progress? This looks like the progress. Fuck you. Fuck you and your power pipes. Green door. Door does open from this side, okay. We could technically continue onwards, but I feel like I'll get something if I keep going this way. How's the movement going? We're moving in potentially 2 weeks. Our lawyer, who's taking care of the deal for us, has been very vague and unclear and shit in communication just suddenly over the last 2 weeks. Like, we're suspecting that they fucked something up and that there's gonna be like a week or two delay, potentially. And they're too afraid to tell us because they're using very vague, oh, I can't possibly answer that question speak all of a sudden. All of a sudden, they can't answer anything. Which is naturally very suspicious. But, as far as we can tell from the other sides of the deal, like the other seller we're working with and, the person who currently owns the house we're buying, we should be good to go in 2 weeks. And in the meantime, we're just getting started. We started packing. My actual stream audio might be a little different because just recently I put half of my shelves up in boxes. Half of my bookshelves have been put away. They're all storage right now. They're all stored in cardboard crates. What are you doing? You can't just do that. You can't just do that. That's so fucking rude. You can't. He can't. Surely he can't. As far as I know, we'll be out of here in 2 weeks, and technically we kind of have to be out of here in 2 weeks. Or at least on the way out. And I don't know when we're gonna get clarification from our shit-ass lawyer, but we should be on the road to getting out of here. Nothing more comforting than someone deflecting questions when you paid them to do something. Uh-huh. The fucking deflections, exactly. One of them had the audacity, let me pause because fuck this noise. One of the interactions we've had recently with our housing lawyer is, hey, we wanted a status update. And the lawyer had the audacity to say, I'll thank you kindly to leave it with me. That's it. It was like a 1-sentence response. I'll thank you kindly to leave it with me. And if that doesn't inspire confidence, I don't know what does. We're like at the position that we're probably gonna be raising a complaint, like a formal complaint about them. Because they have been shit AF at the last like steps of the purchase here. And when you're spending house money to receive an entire house, it's really spooky to have somebody just be like, fuck off, don't ask me questions. I'll thank you kindly to leave it with me. I'll thank you kindly to fuck right off, lady. Am I safe down here? Yes, I am. It should kill the bot. They gave me a view for it and everything. Is that not the last of his power supply? Oh, there he goes! There he goes! And I learned an EX railgun. I killed the big guy. I got 50 mechanical parts, and I learned EX railgun. We have the super railgun spell. Oh, that's hype. That's so cool. I don't think I can equip it. I bet I don't have the caster stats to put on super railgun. Where is spell? Can I do EX railgun? Oh, I sure can't. EX railgun requires 32 spirit to use. I can't use my advanced railgun. That's tragic. Your favorite one is when your lawyers for your medical malpractice went real vague and cryptic on what they were planning. Wait, your lawyers who were what, defending you? No, not defending you. Prosecuting somebody who had malpracticed you? Somebody had committed malpractice on you and your lawyers went vague on that shit? They ended up not pursuing your malpractice and didn't inform you for over a year. They just stopped, like, fucking working for you and didn't tell you for a full year? How the fuck did they get away with that, Bor? What was the conversation? What were they doing? Hey guys, you know, how's that malpractice suit going? I just left it on red for like a year? How did they not get sued for malpractice? Can you get them next? What the actual shit? Well, don't mind us. We're working very hard, Bor. We're working very extremely hard, just trust me. Did you get other lawyers to malpractice lawyer set 1? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? They went for workers' comp instead, so instead of netting the American dream, you got $8,000. Oh, man. What the hell? Like, so they just changed the entire nature of what they were going for. I didn't fucking tell you. People wonder why there's memes about lawyers. Phoenix Wright is the only valid lawyer in existence. And technically Miles Edgeworth after his character development. That sucks ass, what the hell? I'm gonna go buy some levels actually, before we go any further. Where are we? We are the assembly hall teleporter. And somewhere out here, there's a vending machine right next to a branch. Pretty sure it was Sunken City Overground. One of these is just like a picture of a vending machine, yeah? Ugh. Fucking lawyers are scum. There's a reason I chose VTubing and library and not lawyer with my life. Respect to anyone out there who doesn't abuse their power, but goddamn to the ones who do. Cool. We got like 200,000 level up points off of that. Let's go stick it in something. Upgrade? Yes. So this gives us 1 more damage. Gives us 2 more damage. And strength gives us nothing from here on out. Alright, yeah, let's put some more damage in technique. Technique damage, please. We're so leveled right now. We're so fucking leveled. We are so incredibly leveled. Man, fucking... Name a more iconic duo. Lawyers and not understanding why they have the reputation they do. Wait, the police and not understanding why they have the reputation they do. Wah wah. Motherfuckers. The kicker being that they took so long to tell you that the statute of limitations meant you couldn't find somebody who would. Oh, that's real classy. That's so classy. That's intentional. No, that's intentional. They did that on purpose. That was 100% intended on their part. That's BS. Damn. Well, you know what they say. In the absence of justice, eat your lawyers. If they're not going to do their job, just go back and eat them. They're like the ducks in the park. They're just sitting there. Go be the justice you want to see in the world and eat your lawyers. It's weird not having the big laser sound down here anymore, but I'm happier for it. This is a better way to be. Excuse me. What even killed me out here? I've already forgotten. Like, I turned a corner and something killed me, and I've forgotten what already. I was too busy thinking about Malpractice 2 Electric Boogaloo. It was a little fucking nothing robot who just backhanded me 3 times, and it was so quick I didn't even respond to it correctly. I just let them fucking bitch slap me. Disappointing. Now you need a redeem that does the laser beam sound? Mm-mm. Listen, if a thousand people said that was the funniest part of the stream and they need it in their lives, even then I would say no. It wasn't an iconic enough stream moment to justify haunting me later. Oh. Locked door key. Is this the locked door key? Did I get a key to a door that's right here? Fender! What do you have? Bandage hat. 20-sided dice. Why would I buy D20s? No, I know why I would buy D20s. I fucking love D20s. This is even a really pretty set. But what would it do in this game? What's the purpose? It's literally something you just sell to shop, so why would I buy them? It's so weird. Found out something funny? What'd you find out? What'd you learn? Oh, this is the room I couldn't open with the fucking... I got teleported in here once and I didn't know where to go. Okay. We're learning. So this is linked back to this room. Now I can go here whenever I want. More importantly, I can just go out to the next room and leave. I don't know what the timing is on this backhand. Yep. Okay. So this is the next big important room. Is there somebody in here? Somebody's memories are here. What's up, anime girl?
Shocking news, Doctor. This woman is not a human.
Gasp!
What has Stone brought back this time? She has no bones or organs. And everything below her skin is mud.
That's us!
Could this be the
We're just
blade
mud
of
in there.
Senora Lilith once mentioned?
Senora Lilith?
Here,
Wait,
Doctor.
Senora Lilith?
What? A human
There's a Lady
embryo
Lilith in this game?
encased in a membrane formed by mud?
The Mud Girls are
Don't
having
even notice
human
that.
babies?
Let's keep him in the dark.
Huh. Okay. A special seal that significantly reduces damage taken if your sync rate is at 100%. So if my mana's at 100%, I just don't take as much damage? That's sick. Sarin, what's up today? How you doing? Welcome in. And you heard it first here, you guys. The anime girls are secretly full of mud. They're just a crystal shell that encases a slime girl made out of mud. And they can be bred. I'm just saying. In Seattle, they're hosting a pride match for FIFA. Ew. That, I don't know how to take that headline. The players playing the match are Iran and Egypt, which are not the most stellar places for gay rights right now. And they're making it a pride match. I kind of like... That's a weird one. I kind of appreciate the audacity of being like, alright, you guys are playing, you're playing for Team Rainbow today. Fuck everything else, it's now pride match, deal with it. But that's just a weird headline to take in general. That's a lot, there's a lot going on there. What the fuck? Up early and eating yogurt? Fuck yeah. Elevator not activated. I'm happy of any outwardly displaying pride shit, because you know, even performative pride shit is still people with money saying it makes me more money to try to pretend that humans have rights. It's still something that gets the conversation about pride, you know, pride is a cool thing to have, even if it's done really insincerely. I don't think it does more harm than good. I don't think it does a lot of good, but it does more good than harm, if that makes sense. I think even performative pride is at least something that says this is normal and fine. Being gay is normal and fine. Because us with our money bags feel like we are compelled to say it right now. But that's weird. That's complex. There's a lot going into that. I guess that's something like, I guess you know, then it's like, even if like an entire, like a country's government tends to be really anti-LGBT, or like the general population tends to be anti-LGBT, that doesn't mean all the players and all the individuals are. There's tons of cool people from all around the fucking world who love human rights, especially if you're gay. So it's like not like the worst thing in the world to be from a country that can sometimes have shitty attitudes, because everyone individually has different attitudes. That's a weird one. Because like that's the other thing, isn't it? Like FIFA is one of the worst mega corpos out there. FIFA itself, I've heard nothing but negativity about. FIFA is like, mega corpos are already shit, and FIFA is one of the worst ones, right? Ow. That's a weird one. That's an all over a weird thing. Yeah, it becomes more worrying when companies aren't trying to get that pride money, exactly. I'd rather live in a world where Corpo is trying to get pride money and trying to acknowledge that human beings exist for $1, than in a world where they don't even bother. Because corpos are always gonna be bullshit. They might as well be like doing performative shit for Team Good. People are not their governments, correct. People are not their governments, and fucking speaking from a crowd of Americans. People are not their fucking governments. Especially at a time where our governments are being more and more taken over by megacorps. Our fucking governments are barely our governments anymore. Our governments are mostly just the companies that are paying them currently. FIFA has banned refillable water bottles and said they sell water for like $8 a piece. Yeah, that makes sense. FIFA can go fuck themselves. Feeling that one Canada right now. Is Canada getting it too? No. You used to have to work with FIFA? Really? Oh, that's brutal. I'm sorry to hear it, Siren. Bleh. Bleh. Fuck big business. Ow. I really wanted to parry that one. I set myself up to parry it and then I just didn't. Fuck. They're actively killing the viewers who want to watch FIFA in person. Yeah, that sounds about right. They don't give a shit. As long as it gives them like 10% more income this year, they do not give a fuck about what happens to anyone at the actual match. We should reinstate witch hunts, but for billionaires. You know, just billionaires, nobody else. Hi. What you doing? Human androids are so blasé. Give us centaur androids. Yeah, look at this fucking guy. Why didn't they make like a Quelaag mech? Here. Where's my Quelaag mech? I'd love like a cool Spider-Girl mech. So this hallway isn't so bad. I just need to be ready to deal with the big guy. Octopus androids? Oh fuck yeah. Octomommy. You were a soccer ref for years? Really? I never knew that. That's Sarin lore I'm unlocking. I've been a pharmacy technician and a librarian and a student and a streamer. Those have been my main things, my main gigs. And now I'm learning another side of you. That's super fucking cool. So like, you were a ref for like big pro matches and stuff? What's he doing? That's what he's doing, okay. Or Spider-Girl, go team Spider-Girl. Octopus Girl, Spider-Girl, Centaur Girl, I'm down. I don't know what his timings are anymore. It's been so long since we fought this dude. Okay, clearing the hall, fine. Getting to the Centaur, fine. Defeating the Centaur, difficult. We'll get through it. We just need a new tradition where we throw the richest person into a volcano each year. Yeah, no, I think this is the best time for it. I mean, I don't know who's been reading which headlines recently and who knows what might have crossed a major threshold recently, but I think this would be the perfect time to throw the richest person on the earth into a volcano. Like, we should start now, like, this month if we can. Like, immediately. Start immediately. Right the fuck now. Buddy? What you got? Imagine the scramble to like shuffle their money into a shell company at the end of each year. Like, oh fuck, the yearly volcano ritual is coming. Quick, pretend I own 3 new businesses and they're worth shit. Yeah, that is a funny fact, isn't it, Power Goose? Anyway, we should start the volcano this year. Anyway, we should start with the volcanoes this year. You were repping for the kids leagues in the area, okay. But you had to be FIFA authorized and follow FIFA rules. Really? You're kidding, I didn't know that was a requirement for like kids leagues. I didn't know kids leagues had any interactions with the major leagues. Like, is that for all sports? Like, do kid baseball leagues have to follow MLB rules? How does it work? Or is that just like if you want to be sponsored and like get sponsor money for like the little kids leagues? Just a reminder, every trillionaire is able to make a million millionaires and still be a millionaire. Yeah. Nobody should be on that scale, ever, period. I got no problem with someone being the richest person on the planet, but I think that their richness should be a scale level that actually goes to helping the universe instead of just, you know, bullshit. I think we should cap people at like, you know, maybe like, you know, just under $1 billion. Everything else goes straight to taxes or charity. And you can still be the richest person, but that rich money needs to go somewhere instead of just up your own butthole. You want to get the financial high score? Like, more power to you. But, you know, most of your money could go somewhere helpful. Change the world. And maybe we won't think you're fucking actual... actual garbage creatures. Volcano has my vote, me too. Imagine how living in a world with altruistic rich people. Imagine living in a fucking superhero universe where bored rich people make like robot suits and fight crime instead of whatever the fuck they're doing now. If they were at least actually jamming it up their actual butthole, I'd judge it less. Yeah. 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 I think that some people just, they like the money game. And I'm not going to judge somebody specifically for liking the money game. If you want to get the high score and having money, I understand that. But like, there needs to be a point where you're like, okay, I have so much that I think all of us should be using this money for something productive instead of selfish. Like, if you said everyone who makes money past $1 million has to pay taxes on it for like 99% of their taxes or whatever, you'd still have people who are on the high scoreboards. You'd still have people who are worth the most and earning the most on the planet. And you just force them all to give equally. And then they can play their little games and still have more than each other all they want. They can still have their little dick measuring contest. But just force them to put it something productive, that's all I'm saying. Basically Squid Game, a little more personally involved, right, Seishiro? Been in corporal hell for at least 50 years, yeah. I got him! Hell yeah! Sorry, I had to focus for a second on that. Ow, my life. Don't do it again. Don't do it again, I'm not ready for it. Oh, what a time, too. Do we talk about being trapped in corpo hell while we're actively stuck in Twitch ads, too? Advertising. What's it doing? What's it doing? Ow, 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 that's big lightning. Okay, big lightning. At the very least now, billionaires are the more unpopular with the base population uniformly than at any other point in history. Yeah, I mean, except for the French Revolution. The French Revolution. The French, solution. The French Revolution taught us everything we need to know about how to deal with the rich. We just need to study it a bit more. Here. Bit of a resolution for a bit there. Yeah, it didn't stick forever, but it was a good, you know, medium solution. It's good in the middle solution. Hi, welcome back from the ads. Sorry about the ads, everybody. I love Twitch. I love Twitch because it's such a nice place to come together as a community. I love Twitch because it's such a unique place to stream. I like Twitch because it has more community togetherness than YouTube, and it's not as fucking, like, sketchy as Kick. I don't want to go to Kick. I don't want to go to TikTok. I don't want to go full-time to only YouTube. I want to spend some time in YouTube, but I want my home for streaming to be Twitch. That being said, I hate the fucking ad break we have to do. It's the worst. The fucking worst. Alright, Centaur Man. Kill. What are you doing? Oh my god, he can do a third? Okay. We almost got him last time. I just didn't know what to do when he was doing his big lightning storm. Okay. Let's just back away. Uh-huh. I'm getting a little excited on the parries. A little too excited on the parries. A little too excited on the parries. Hi, come here. Alright, I'm ready to try again. I wasn't ready, but I tried. Ow. Oh, this is big lightning storm. Big lightning storm. Stay out. He's gonna jump me. I didn't have the timing on the parry there. I wonder if I can parry that from out there. Like, technically he's shooting a beam of lightning at me, so I shouldn't be able to push him back and parry it, but maybe that counts. The thing is that they're only rich on paper. They don't have the money. They have the money if they sell their shit. They have the money if they sell their shit. And trust me, they use their money. It's actually bullshit to say, well, it's only on paper. They don't actually have the money. Having all that shit on paper allows them to take out stuff physically when they need it, and it completely changes their power and influence in the world in a way that they use for completely selfish and bullshit reasons. I don't care if they have a little paper scrap that says all their stuff is technically worth $1 trillion, or whether they have $1 trillion in the Scrooge McDuck vault. It fucks the world equally either way. And that's just how that is. Their shit should be taxed on their prospective wealth. Yeah, exactly. Tax them based on their assets. They can afford it. They can afford it. They can afford everything you'll ever pay or buy in your entire life 1 million times over or more. They can afford it. And they should be made to pay it. Love that they can use a loophole to take a loan based on the value of their stock. And they can take a larger loan later to pay off that loan. Yeah. The grift. If you can buy yachts and luxury estates with the money you don't have, then you do have the money. Exactly. Could not word it better myself. You know. Yeah, the loan stock option bullshit. Just all the fucking things that they do. Hey, you gonna come hit me? You gonna do big? Doing big zappy. Now I either gotta dodge this right or I gotta block it. Spooky. I got it! Kill! Oh, God, fuck. Drink. I advocate for a world with maximum wage. Yes. Maximum wage, please. Cut it up. Cut it off at the top. Make there be a limit. How about having both? Minimum wage up $10, 10 pounds everywhere. If not 15. Problem is that we have the rules on the books, but yeah. Yeah. And they just don't get put into effect because of all the fucking corpo lobbying and influence. And also loopholes. We don't even need to invent anything new, we just need to hold people accountable. Yeah. This is fucking beautiful, what the hell? We fought through all that sewage, and we talked so much shit about all the fucking filthy rich people, and we get to this? What is this? Oh, the lights came on. Who's holding a rave down here? Best start believing in a cyberpunk future, because you're in one.
Sister.
Who the fuck is talking to me?
Another one of Seed's bladers, huh?
I assume so. I haven't been paying the most attention to the plot, but I have been loving the game.
Not often to see a new face here. Let's entertain her.
Yep, that animation's good enough. Her mouth is moving, she's definitely speaking words. Animation team complete. We're not even having a girl fight, you're just...
Get this game started!
I'm sorry, the fucking lip sync. Alright. Eunomia, the Resplendent Bishop.
What a disappointment.
We're not even having a cool girl fight, you're using a floating head mech? Lame. Can I get one more level before we do this? Do I have any trash to sell? I don't have any trash to sell. I don't think I can afford to go buy another level before we get into it. Alright. Wowee. Don't get killed by the first attack. That's what I learned. Maybe the lip sync is better in another language. It might be. I guess it's not like the sync itself. It's not like the lip sync timing that gets me. It's the like animation being very lazy. Holy shit! Oh my god! She's got a cool design though. And she's got a cool mech. Wait till she whips out the other arm. The one is enough. This girl is literally just an arm attached to a head, and I don't think she's disadvantaged in any way, shape, or form. I think her assistive technology is beating the crap out of me, and I need to learn to get good. Like, I need to figure out if I'm blocking that, if I'm running from that, or if I'm just dodging that when it comes down. What is that timing? It comes out so quick. Okay. At least it'll be fast to learn. We just run in and we try. Was she sitting on the left side there? Or is she sitting on the center one and she just teleports the mech to her? Is she on the left or is she on the center? She's up on the center throne and she teleports the mech over to her. There's somebody over there. Who's she talking to?
Another one of Seed's blade.
She does look very cool. I like her hair.
What a disappointment.
My fucking god. Okay. Operation. Dodge one attack from the boss. Begin. Operation survive and dodge one boss attack. Begin. That's all we need, just one. Oh, I didn't have the parry equipped. For some reason, my stab myself spell got put on instead of my parry. How Naked X, is this run vigorless? Currently no vigor, yes. The one commitment we have to our run is we still don't have vigor leveled up. We are still technically 0 HP levels. We're wearing armor, but we have no health. And I need to parry it like the second she disappears, I think. I think as soon as she disappears, we parry. Or I just start panic rolling. We could do panic rolling instead. Maybe that'll work. We're so close to the end here. I feel like if we beat the boss down here, we've explored everywhere we can explore. And from here, we go straight to the endgame door. Have a good move. Thanks, William. Okay, I really don't know the timing there. Yeah, no, we're getting stuff in boxes. We should be moving out around the 28th, but we're gonna confirm that date a little later soon. We're gonna figure it out. It's likely gonna be 2 weeks from now that we're moving, and we've got everything up in boxes, and that's all I can think about. So I've decided to elect to not think at all this week. We're doing Pokemon and Souls games. And we're not thinking about a damn thing.
What a disappointment.
Except for occasionally the cyberpunk dystopia that we're living in. And also, how the fuck do I beat this girl? This is officially no thoughts head empty week for the next 2 to 3 weeks until we actually get moving. So I'm playing Souls games and I'm playing Pokemon, and that's all we're doing until further notice. Champions update on Wednesday is gonna be sick.
What a disappointment.
I swear to God, like, it's such a weird, like, it comes out so quick and so wide. I gotta fucking It reminds me of the starting to the Laxatia fight, where she just show up and one-shot you if you had low health, and you just had to get used to parrying it perfectly. It's reminding me of that, you know? It's like Laxatia, Lies of P. Okay, we dodged. That's not an insta-kill. What's this? Okay. Just get used to her timings. Okay, we're getting there. You know what I mean? You love Lies of P? Lies of P is so fucking good, man. I was so excited to see Lies of P coming to Switch 2, and just like, I thought that they were announcing something about the DLC or something about their new game, but it was just Lies of P coming Switch 2. Lies of P is like the best FromSoft game that FromSoft didn't make, and it's probably my second favorite Souls game of all time. Okay. My parry timing wasn't right there. But my dodge timing became right afterwards. just left your arm behind like that? Oh. My problem is this is only phase 1.
She looks like a tough opponent, sister.
This better not be a double boss fight. This better not be a double face. This better not be a double boss fight. Hold on, she's talking to somebody else during the fight, you guys. There's somebody else threatening to come in. I think this might be a double boss fight if I'm not careful. I think it's your favorite Souls game, so you also have a love of puppet characters? Yeah, you know what? Fair. It's funny because like the story of Lies of P didn't really engage with me until the DLC where everything hit like a truck. The DLC was gorgeous in Lies of P. Definitely the best Souls DLC of any Souls game ever. Lies of P DLC elevated Lies of P more than any DLC has ever done in a FromSoft game. It was so beautiful. This is a cool boss fight. I just need to survive that first attack. Come here. Okay, so you can't sprint through it. You have to time the dodge or the block. Understandable. Sorry, I had to check on my kitty. She's still sleeping behind me. Oh my god, I missed my cat so much. She's been gone for so long, I missed my fucking kitty. The DLC made me cry like 6 different times. God, I got chills at the very end. The very end was such chills. Okay, we did it. Trying to get the parry timing down on these, and that's maybe greedy of me.
Disappointment.
You know how we had that last boss fight, the big boss on last stream, where I parried her 12 times in a row and just killed her with 12 parries? I'm greedy to have that experience again, and it's making me weak. It's making me weak. Oops.
What a disappointment.
My bad. I'm also running out of water. I'm running out of water and my throat's getting scratchy. I gotta go fill it up. The next time we have a mandatory hourly break, I'm gonna go fill my water up because I'm running out and I'm getting scritchy. I wonder how many phases do you think this boss fight has? At least 2. At least 2, but will we see 3?
Disappointment.
If this is gonna be like a Sister Freed type situation, where you have to kill her 3 times to proceed, we might not be getting her before dinner tonight. We might not be getting her before dinner time. I swear I rolled. Ref! Ref, I swear I rolled! I promise I hit the B button. I wasn't supposed to be there, Ref, I swear. Sarin, Ref, help. At least it's over quickly. What the heck? Here. Okay, got her. Hi. Maybe I can't parry that. I swear I keep on hitting the timing there, so maybe I can't parry the big smashy. There wasn't any hair pulling, so you don't have to card anyone. You know, that's actually an interesting question. When you're reffing for, like, kid games, how many times did you have to break up, like, an 8-year-old fist fight? How many times did you have to break up a little fucking brawl on the ground? You're like, alright. No clawing out each other's throats. Fucking. Ow. I'm pretty sure I parried one of her attacks. I did! I parried one of her attacks. I'm not parrying any right now, but I sure did before. Almost never in the actual 8-year-olds. The 14-year-olds are dangerous though. Yeah, no, given what I've experienced at the library, I don't blame you. The library was the same situation. The older that the fucking kids got, the more likely they'd be to actually try to fucking kill each other. And once they got up to like college age, they'd settle down again. And then there'd be a certain point of like, single dad age, where people would get feisty and start fighting again. Human life exists on a fucking, what's the word? It repeats itself. It's not fully a Mobius strip. You start as a kid where you're like kind of hesitant to start a real fight with your friends. Then you become a teenager who will start a fight with fucking anyone. And then you become an adult who will eventually start a fight with anyone once again. The girls were 100% more terrifying than the boys. I hear that about like roller derby and like rugby and like anything that's like girl sport, girl team, boy team. Girls are vicious, man. When they start fighting, they don't stop. There ain't no code with the girls. You just fucking go for the throat if you're pissed. Had to issue at least 40% more penalties. That's so funny. Little girls are unhinged. I think that when I was running a library gaming program where every week a bunch of kids would come in, all ages, anyone who was at least a child was allowed to come in and play Super Smash Bros. At the library, Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. The little girls are all 100% the vicious ones. The 1000%. The most vicious competition you'll ever seen is a little girl who's like in a position to win a Super Smash Bros. Game. So fucking funny. History doesn't repeat. Oh yeah, what is it? That's the Terry Pratchett quote. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. That's the one. History doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme. If they're not fighting against you, they're plotting against each. If they're not fighting each other, then they're plotting against you. Yeah. Fucking kids can't stand being under the restrictive gaze of authority for too long. They will find a way to mess with your day and try to make new rules. Alright. I'm getting used to that first attack. And the parry timing on that smash is officially very weird.
What a disappointment.
I don't even get the benefit of the fact that she's running around and fighting us too. Be their friend, invent a higher authority figure to plot against with them. That's actually the truth. Grebo understands. Grebo, have you ever been a teacher or a librarian before? Or are you just a really good uncle or something? Because holy shit, that's the secret. The secret to kids is not like being the super authority at all times. The secret is plotting with them. Making it part of the game. Then they'll listen. Your family is teachers? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that makes sense. 100%. You need to have some level of authority where if kids are really getting out of line, you can be like, hey, stop. You gotta stop doing that thing. There's some lines they cross that you have to stop on, but for 95% of the time you're interacting with kids, you gotta be on their side. You gotta be on their side and convince them to stop. And it's way more effective than just saying, because I say so. Remember anytime an adult told you because I say so and that was it when you were a kid? Shit doesn't work. Shit is fucking miserable. It's like the least effective and most misery-inducing way to try to control anyone. Because I said so. Don't ask questions because I said so. Fuck that. Never works. Couldn't pay you enough to go back into education anymore. Man. There's still a part of me that wants to be a teacher someday, just not yet. It's like a lot of emotional and time-demanding work. It's very hard to be a good teacher. And it takes up most of your life. And I don't want to give up that much of my life yet, but I'm still thinking about it, like 40s, 50s, you know? Later on in life. You really wish you weren't consistently the one who had to be the higher authority? Ugh. A lot of pressure, right? Yeah, because I said so is the most damaging way to parent or to teach. Ow, I should have blocked that. It just teaches kids learned helplessness or how to kill you in their sleep. Yeah, basically. It teaches resentment. It teaches resentment rather than like forming a bond. And forming healthy bonds is like 90% of making sure kids grow up okay. Making sure they have a healthy bond with the adults in their lives and they're not just being expected to listen without reasoning. Oh god. Okay. I swear, the parry timing's so off on the overhead smash. I should probably only parry the spin. Because overhead smash seems unparryable. Okay. Alright.
Have you rested enough for Stephanie's underdog?
Please, don't do a second fight.
It's time to get to work.
Since you're asking me so nicely,
There's
I
two of
suppose I
them!
can lend you a hand.
DK, the duplicated bishop. What the fuck? What is it doing? What is this? Okay, and they trade health bars. Yeah, that's fair. Ow. Oh, okay! Oh no! But my ego. Yeah, nah. Your parental ego will never matter as much as your fucking child's brain forming in an okay and undamaged manner from a young space. Making sure that kid grows up as untraumatized and like able to healthily adapt as possible, way more important than your parental ego will ever matter. It'd be nice if your coworkers ever enforce the rules. Can you talk with your boss about that, Sarin? Are you in a position where you can be like, hey, manager son, manager senpai, my buddy never does anything to help. Anyways, help. I mean, I'm assuming you've already run through this scenario in your head, but I'm still curious as to the situation. I'm intrigued. I know there's sometimes where it's just hard to get anything moved forward. Either from a boss that doesn't work, or like a coworker that's too ingrained in the way they are. And there ain't no support from above. Sometimes shit is just impossible to fix. Got no support from above. But man, fuck that shit. When you're the only person who's like actually doing your job, it's stressful. Okay, I think I'm getting the flow here better. I think that I worry less about waiting to parry her big hammer, and I just walk up and punch her more often. It's been discussed. Yeah, makes sense. Is that Star Fox? Star Fox Bayonetta? Yeah, it's Andros. It's Bayonetta Andros. That is 100% Bayonetta Andros. Nailed it in one. Come here. No, I could have parried that. I had the timing. I just did it wrong. Yeah. Okay, she's gonna start complaining to her friend now.
Have you rested enough for Stephanie's underdog? You borrowed my body and strength. It's time to get to work.
Damn, I probably could have pushed her harder from that point.
So nicely.
Okay.
I suppose I can lend you a hand.
I gotta be careful because this one's gonna make a fucking mess. I can shoot her from here though, which is kinda cool. Did she just drain her entire health bar for that?
This is the limit of my body. I'll leave the rest to you.
They doing gay shit on that table? What was that? Whoa, 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 whoa! I just skipped a phase! Holy shit! I skipped a phase and now she has two hands! That line goes hard though. Holy shit! Good morning, Butcher. I skipped a phase there. It's Bayonetta piloting Andros? It is. Oh, she was coming through that. Holy! I love their big ol' arms. This is a really cool boss. So I think if I get her past the half health point and I shoot her friend on in the sky, I think I can skip that phase every time. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's such a cool outfit. What the hell? That's such a cool boss fight. Okay. Oh, it's a checkpoint? I can start here? No Souls game has ever been this kind. No Souls game has ever been this kind. Are you kidding me? I can just go? There's no way. When the second gets summoned, she steals a certain amount of health. She does. And I guess it's set. Like, it's a static amount. So she tried to steal for 2 phases worth of health bar, and we just skipped the whole thing. And they have a checkpoint here. I can literally just start at the punchy part. That's so cool. She has a lot of health. She has a lot of health, but everything else is fine. Especially because every time you parry her, she stays stunned forever. I think we got this. I wish I had like my max weapon upgrade so we could do a little bit more, but I think we got this. This is such a fucking cool design. I'm still thirsty though. I'm still thirsty and I don't know when our next break is. And I really need some water. I might just go get some. Come on. Like, technically this feels like it should be the most parryable boss on the planet. Her timing isn't that hard. I'm not doing it, but her timing isn't that hard. That's like 6 parries and she's dead. I feel like they were doing something really cool and gay on that little platform because they were both out of their mechs and like making out or something. And I'm gonna need to go back and review the footage to verify. I think the girls might indeed be kissing for pride. Potentially. Unconfirmed girl kissing on stream. Punch. Just kill her like this. Just straight up 100-0 like this. Just do this. What's she doing? She's doing something new. She got pissed. Let me show you the difference between a creation and a goddess. Drink. Drink. Get her! Get her kill!
Well done. I'm impressed.
Oh my god, I actually feed her before dinner time? No way. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we did it. We fucking did it. Congratulations. Congratulations, everyone. We did it together. That fight should have lasted longer for how cool it was. But I'll accept the fact that we just whooped her ass and moved on. Holy. Where is this gonna take me? We still haven't found this like Muriel or Marielle or Mary What's-It girl that we're looking for, who's probably going to be the Millennia of this game. I imagine this game has a Millennia and we haven't found her yet. But I'm pretty happy with that. That was a clean win. We just parried her to death, like I always knew we would. This leads us somewhere new. And I don't remember who in this game does boss weapons. There's somebody in this game who can turn stuff into boss weapons. And before I go explore this new teleporter, let's go see where I can turn this in. Oh, I know I can get soil. I know I can get some soil upgrades. And I think that the weird Dr. Robotnik guy, like the old Gendo scientist, Mr. I am anime research man, I think he makes the boss weapons, but I don't know where he moved. He was like somewhere and then he moved out of where he was, and I don't know where he's gone. Hello.
I found this.
I found soil.
You're still looking for soil for me.
He's having like a big despair arc.
Without you, I'm afraid I'd have given up. That
But
being
every
said,
soil he's found
I
is just
don't
proving
know
the
how
life.
much longer I can hold
The planet
out.
is fucked out here. He's trying to recover the soil on the earth so he can plant things again.
Results.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Was I wrong from the beginning?
Yeah, he's in his like deep FromSoft despair arc right now. Enhance, cultivate branch. More health potions, please. And then I guess we'll just... Where? Where is Mr. Robot Man? Not there. Where did we see him last? Will he be in the pictures? I don't think he is, and I honestly don't know where he was. The Bishop's Passage is where we just came from. None of these rooms look like Mr. Science Man's room. I feel like I might recognize it if I look at it, but I'm not seeing it here. Oh, I don't know where Dr. Science went. Okay, I'm gonna go to the new teleport we just unlocked. We're gonna go through. We're gonna see what we had just got to. I'd like to check off the boss weapons that we've got over the last several bosses, but I don't know where Mr. Science is, or his replicating boss weapon robot. It's actually Dark Souls 2 right down the road again. If you need me, I'll make your boss weapons right down the road. And you never see the Raven again because you can't figure out where the fuck they went. Live here, huh? Are we back in Hagios Pelletier, whatever the fuck the temple is called? Hagios Pelletier. I should have a bonfire somewhere up here. The upper level of Hagios Pelletier. Yeah, there'll be a bonfire somewhere around here. We'll move on! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Who just tried to kill me? Is it like the statue itself? God, is that you? Are they doing the Pride Month smitings already? What's going on? Like, what is doing that? Is it this cube? Can't be the cube. No, it's not the cube, I don't think. Otherwise, I'd be able to shut it down somehow. Where am I? Branch fixed. Cool. The Faultage Corridor. Okay. So weirdly enough, if I'm gonna teleport back here next stream and try to remember where I am, we're going to the Faultage Corridor. It's in the middle of the teleport menu, and this is what bothers me, is normally your brain thinks, like, new place, you just go down the list, right? If you found a new place in a video game, you'd go down the list. The newest place will be down the list, maybe one tab over, and it's the bottom of the new thing. No, to get the bonfire I just found, it's like the second from the last, and then it's in the middle, and just We're here. Bookmark it. Guys, try to help me remember on Friday. We're here. But that doesn't fucking matter. Be a kuaz. Be kuaz because it's Pokemon on Wednesday. It's officially Pokemon on Wednesday. We have a Pokemon Champions update, which is going to shake up the entire meta, and it might even have Mega Absol Z in it. It might have the new Absol finally released. I don't know. We only know for sure it's going to have new Raichus, new Pokemon, and new items. So I'm really excited for that. On Wednesday, we're going to be checking out the new Pokemon PvP meta. On Friday, we'll probably be back to this to see what, like, visual splendors they have for the final bosses. And I'm just going to continue to have no brain week. I am moving. I can't afford any brain cells for streaming right now. I'm sorry. Instead, we're just gonna hang out and chill and do absolute zero brain cell activities, like beating Souls bosses and playing Pokemon. You know, zero brain. I'm gonna get to that, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for Pokemon. In the meantime, I hope you have an amazing week. Where am I going and when and how? Where do I want to go? What do I feel like doing right now? What am I up to? Well, I'm excited about Pokemon. And one of our community members is currently streaming Pokemon Fire Red. So let's go give some love to Dom the Grizzly Bear. Raid Dom the Grizzly Bear. Dom is currently playing Pokemon Fire Red. What are the rules? Are they doing a Nuzlocke? What's going on? Fire Red Leaf Green. With a ROM hack. Okay, they're doing some kind of ROM hack? Fuck yeah. Dom the Grizzly Bear. Oh. Cool. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's go raid Dom, everybody. Let's go see how Dom's doing and see what specific fire red leaf green ROM hack they're doing. Like I said, I'll be back later. Streaming's still gonna be weird until the move is over. Thank you for coming to hang out today. I'll see you again real soon, but for right now, just have a good week. That's your assignment, please. Please, good. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Brain is weak, stream spaghetti. You know what? Yeah. Brains is weak, stream spaghetti. Hold on. Woggle. Woggle. That's it. I have no thoughts in my head. Brain week, stream spaghetti. Take care of yourselves. I'll be back on Wednesday. Maybe for a long all-day stream. I don't know. But for right now, goodbye for we'll see you soon. Have a good time. Bye, 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 bye.